I like the way they did it, just because it's a more unique take.
It also has Twitch interactions with it,
It
or at
does.
least it did during the beta, where you could control what was going to happen next in the game through the streamer.
Anyone
that
who was
seems
streaming,
like that seems unbalanced as hell.
Yeah.
Like,
the actual events are server wide and not that drastic.
Oh, okay.
Like moon gravity or infinite ammo or everyone's revealed, but it's for everybody.
Oh.
So it's fair.
Okay.
It's fair in the regards of everybody has it.
It could be random and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Okay.
Yeah, but you know they can't advertise full Twitch interactivity with something that's random.
I'm just saying, if it was random, nobody would care.
Yeah, exactly.
Random?
Nothing apparently in Hyperscape is what we were saying.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a new BR shooter.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's interesting. It's also only 3-round squads or 3-man squads.
Yeah, I figured that's what you meant.
So fun. What that actually is fairly enjoyable though is it seems to be balanced. I'm not sure whether we got lucky or not, but when I was playing it with just Pims, we actually got to top 5 once.
That probably due to not a lot of people playing it? Whatever.
No, the servers were full. It's just, you know, we actually managed to take out, I think, 2 squads of 3 as a 2-stack.
Nice.
So, somewhat game-related, notice for the party. The good news is, as we found out last session, I did take Identify. The bad news is, the Arcane Trickster Rogue is not a ritual caster.
Oh.
So.
Oh no, you're a third caster too. That's
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate. Oh no.
We will be waiting until downtime to identify things. Like, doing the Deck of Illusions was no big deal, because that was essentially downtime. Just something I would bring up, not like, oh, we picked up this armor in the middle of the dungeon. Hey, could you figure out what this is? Oh, not right now. No, I can't.
I could, but
yes,
it would
but
severely...
also no.
Yes, I could, but it would severely
but also no.
It would severely limit my usability in the rest of this here dungeon, but...
Yar.
Anyway, we good to go?
Yep, we're good.
Yar.
Yep.
Your voice, maybe not.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Alright. Anyway,
Not like I'm a streamer or anything that has to do with talking.
Fine, it's not like we're playing a game that's entirely verbal or anything.
Oh.
Anywho, last we left off, the party was successful in their negotiations and managed to have a couple lizard folk representatives join them back to the town of Saltmarsh. You all then were given the opportunity to complete a couple of trade interactions.
Oh, yes.
One of which was a questionable value for the supposed goods being transported. And given your nature to try and get paid twice for everything by turning in a smuggling group while also doing the cargo trade, you all...
twice the work, we should get paid twice. That's Hobble speaking, that is definitely not...
I mean, that's fair, but anyway. You all took the contracts, had a couple days of downtime, and then realized why the trade value was so high was because it was not a group of farm equipment, it was a herd of 20 cows. A week on the ocean proceeded with said 20 cows. It was not great by any definition of the word.
Wasn't even close.
And
it
you
was
guys...
shitty.
Yep. At the end of that week, you found yourself in the town of Azaxel. A small town mostly consisting of inns that is used as a midpoint for some ship crews that need an extra break and a longer voyage. And it is only about a 3-week travel to the nearest farming territory by land from here. So you guys dropped off your cargo and decided it'd be best to spend a couple days here to let the ship air out, as well as explore some of the local commodities. So, what would you all like to do?
I would like to say reticulating splines, but I don't know who's going to understand that.
I got that joke.
Sweet. I maybe oh no, we got other shit that we need to do. Like there's a dunk tank that needs to got. I think that was pretty high on our priority list in terms of the other work that was waiting for us in Salt Marsh. Let's see. There were materials. Man, my handwriting sucked.
I know
and
the
my
feeling.
level of detail did.
I'm looking at my
like-
actual notes, and my God, it's a good thing I wrote these.
2 local parts is what I have for materials. Like I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But then we also have the dunk tank, and then there's fish that need to be exported out of Salt Marsh. So I think we'll hang out here until the ship is aired out. Maybe check out whatever shop is in the town while we have the downtime and see what they have available. But I'm kind of the mind to get back and get paid.
All right.
Get the
I
other
will
job going.
also say, since you guys are would be keeping track of this, Siren's Call Festival at this point, 2.5 weeks out. So
Yeah, because we also want to. Well, first we have to make sure that we get the dunk tank to Salt Marsh in time because that needs to be there in time for the event. But also, we got some asses to kick.
yes, there is a fighting tournament. Anywho, also,
Did
how
someone
much?
say that's yeah, never mind.
How much supplies do you guys still have on your ship at this point?
2 weeks before we left.
Okay. Well, that was 2 weeks before you left for Isle Reptilia, right?
Yeah, but I said that I wanted to restock.
Okay. I misheard that, then I apologize. So you still have a week of supplies then, because it's a week one way. So.
Okay. We should have enough to get back as well. Probably buy
Yeah.
some more.
Assuming nothing happens,
Yeah.
you'll have enough to get back.
Yeah,
yeah.
we probably want to get like a couple more days worth just in case. You know, we run into that Cat 4 hurricane just hanging out there.
Whatever supplies I would need to make sure that the ship is not shit shape, but ship shape, and nice and clean and spotless, and anything that smells like living cow is very
I
thoroughly
do remember-
squished.
I do remember that being kind of gone over at the tail end of last session, where the purchase of stuff was, or the process of cleaning things out was started.
Yes. In this case, though, the best way to clean the ship is literally going to just be a shovel and elbow grease.
Mm.
So.
And that
That's what we
plenty of
have
elbow
crew
grease.
for.
I
The
wish it had
perk
been
of being
food service.
officer is less time spent scrubbing shit from floor.
Speaking of crew, are we currently at a crew quality 11 because of that fiasco?
Yes.
That's
you
what I've
would
written
be.
down.
Yeah. Because it was
Okay.
14, couple of failed con saves on the cow's behalf, or a minus D4, so yeah. So you'd be at about an 11 right now.
For no reason.
Okay.
How much crew quality do we lose to cannibalism?
In short, most of it.
Okay, good.
I
Like,
don't
I don't
want
know.
to eat Brian. Are you suggesting that we eat Brian? He is
Well,
strange.
no.
Well, we were
Like,
talking
I'm
about
about to
provisions
say he would be
earlier.
the last one because he's not very, fattened. We don't really have anyone that's well fattened.
Well, that's why
We
you
have
should
a
be the
hobbit.
first one, because that
Oh,
way...
right, the halfling is probably very well marbled.
Jesus Christ.
But you eat them first, because that way the fat ones last longer. And if it gets that bad, oh boy.
You can also use the rendered fat of the first one to cook subsequent ones. It's very efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Well then,
This is my party, guys.
this has taken a turn very. I was not expecting that turn. I was expecting a couple of things, but that was the morality. Not even the morality. The which order do you eat your crew in?
Look, we are.
Honestly, if we are speaking in terms of what is most moral, you must start with oldest member of crew. So grandma first.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure they would mutiny, so we would need you to fend off the rest of the rabble as we consumed them slowly.
That's you have a point. But in terms simply of morality, is not practical, but is most moral.
Well, I tend to side with practicality myself.
I can respect this.
Okay, I think everyone just learned something about their fellow officers.
They
How
already
much
knew this.
quality
They
do
just
we
did
lose
not
to the
hear a
crew
visual
overhearing
confirm.
this? No.
I'm giving you guys the benefit of the doubt and saying you're having this conversation in private.
Yeah, they're not around.
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt on that one because that's how you lose all of a crew in one sentence.
Then Merrick's only kidding.
But yeah. Anyway.
Grandma is also kidding.
So
yeah.
I will say, there are, like I said before, this town is mostly inns, and there's like one or two places in town that are actual residences, but it's mostly a town ran by inns for people who need the ships to stop by. I will say the dock officer is in one. I'm assuming the numbers are showing up. I think they're on the right layer.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that is the dock ward and like the dock officers, and where you would also apply for any other contracts in the area that are part of that contract network.
Which number is that one then?
That is one, yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear the number, sorry.
That's all right. Two is the merchant villa, which is supplies, items. There's also a blacksmith in town. So, should you need something, that's there. And three is a news board for the town, for people who have been on the ocean to get caught up on the current events in the area.
I want to go read
well,
the news board.
Same.
Okay.
I will check on jobs that are available in this town. Because why not?
Okay, I will get to that second. Let's do the news board first. So the news board it's quite literally just a singular piece of wood with a bunch of paper nailed to it on the front. It's not complex. But there is mention of the Siren's Call Festival in Saltmarsh. There's the wanted posters for all of the Sea Princes, which are nothing new. There is actually a article with a couple of attached photos that are kind of recognizable of a jailbreak at sea. The description reads something along the lines of a bald man came aboard the ship and broke out 3 high-profile smugglers. And they are wanted back.
Does the bald man look like our previous bald man?
There is not a picture of the bald man, but there is a picture of the 3 crew he released, and they do look fairly similar.
Did they look like 2 of the people that we have in our crew?
No. It's the officers that they broke out. So.
Oh wait, this was them getting broken out after being captured in Saltmarsh? Like how recent was this? Or was this like they broke them out and then we caught them again in Saltmarsh?
No. This is a couple days old. Like, you guys saw them getting loaded up onto a boat while you were leaving to go do the diplomats with the lizards. It happened a day or 2 after that.
Oh, fun!
There's the same people. Okay.
So,
Oops.
So, there's something. And there are prices for them if you come across them. And you said you're getting jobs, right, Merrick? Not at the board?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
checking for jobs.
Okay. Nothing super fancy here. There's a couple of things that if you take would cause you to end up missing the festival back at Saltmarsh. So, I mean, if you
Okay.
want to turn in the contract for the dunk tank here, though, you can. And the dunk tank would only be a couple of days to where it is, and then another 8 days back to Saltmarsh from where it is.
Okay, so we'd probably want to load up to 2 weeks worth of supplies before going. Well, yeah, we'd probably just want to go ahead and load up for 2 weeks of supplies since we know we can get stuff here. Do the town that has the dunk tank in it? Do I know anything about it? Like the name? I'm sure the name is on the contract, or do I need to turn that in to get the info?
Make a history check.
History. That is going to be an 11.
You're not familiar with it super much. I will give you its name. Give me un momento. Where is it? That's not at all what I'm looking for.
I wonder if Anders is going to be in the dunk tank.
Maybe I should go on wander in town and see if I can find local bridge club.
Come on, page, freaking load. I'll give you the name of the town as soon as the page that has it loads. It's being stupid.
All right.
There we go.
Lovely town of as soon as the page that has it loads.
It is the town of Mali.
Molly?
Maleah. So
Mala.
Malia?
Mala.
Maleah.
Yeah, that sounds like a party town.
Oh God,
Make sure
no.
we bring some water.
Oh no.
I'm gonna leave that page open. I'm probably gonna need it again at this rate. Anyway, so supplies are easy enough to find, and I will in the merchant villa. The two shops I mentioned earlier do kind of stick out just because they're the only formal shops. Everything else
No
is tents.
pimps.
And...
Bad pimps.
Uh-oh, Pims is being bad?
It's Pims, so
Yeah, it's pimps.
You probably would work up a sweat to pop in Molly. Yeah, you said that wrong, bud.
No.
but yeah, you have there is Aaron's Enchanted Oddities. It appears to be like a pawn shop of sorts where people just come in to sell
Enchanted
things for a
oddities.
quick buck. So, and there is also the Forge of the Dragonkin
I'm
as the
sorry, what
blacksmith
was that?
shop. It is the Forge of the Dragonkin.
Woo! I'm going there once I'm done cleaning up this shit show, and I've aired out for a couple days. I'm not disgracing that place with that funky monkey smell.
I just threw my pencil away. Crap, come back here.
It wasn't that bad of a joke. Gee.
No, I was tossing it and I accidentally. Yeah.
Well, Steak has learned how to bait Hobble into going to a place or doing a thing. Good job.
Dragon.
But yeah. So you guys have your couple of days.
I want to find local bridge club and see how much money I can win gambling with them.
Full disclaimer before we do this, I do not know how this works, but that's okay.
I don't know either.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and make an investigation check, why not? Just for the fun of things. Put dice rolls to everything, because this game is dice based.
It's true.
7.
All right. It takes you the better part of your time here, but you
Okay.
do eventually find them, and it's
Are they also grandmas?
one or two of them. It seems like they all have kind of just gone to one of the inns on their time off, and they just kind of gossip and, you know, play cards, knit.
Nice.
Any interesting rumors?
Let me check.
That could be the title of your sex tape too.
I have to get the book back out for this because I did not think ahead to check this stuff, but that's fine. Here we go. Rumors.
I was hoping this would be a Grandma Fight Club.
I mean, if you look hard enough, you
Appreciate
might
I
find.
need that to be a thing now, Steak. Please make that so.
There's only one rule in Grandma Fight Club.
Show me pictures
Um,
of your grandchildren.
That is
how all the
hilarious.
fights-
That is the one I
farts.
rolled.
That's how all
Cool.
the
Is it
fights
Grandma
start.
Fight Club?
So, there is a rumor in the town that it's a couple of them over talking, and one of them mentioned seeing
Grandma Fight
a supposed figure of legend on the docks the other night.
Figure of legend?
No facial description available. The only description is a red coat with a high collar
Put the cat back. Why
and
did
a
you take the cat
very
back?
wide hat. And one of them seems to believe that it is a etherid smuggler from beyond the plains.
Granny Nightwalker.
And rumor has it, if you give him a copper, he will connect you with his smugglers from the different planes and get you any item you wish. For a price, but
So,
What a buck.
creepy, ethereal Zendros. But worse, because farther from home.
Zer, it's D&D Zer.
You give him a strange coin and he gives you exotic things.
Yep. How that works now.
that's
Coin.
hilarious. I'm
Name
here
of your
for
sex
this
tape
actually.
and Granddad Zer.
But no, he
not
he
my
is
own.
rumored to appear at different ports over the world at different times.
So imagine how
Um.
much we'd make by taking down an interdimensional smuggling ring.
You're coming with us to Salt Marsh, pal.
You have to find him first.
I just hope it's Adele in disguise. As much as I've heard rumor has it in the last 10 minutes, I need it to be Adele in disguise.
Okay.
But yeah,
Gonna give us greetings from the other side.
tell you what, Jill's roll. How the heck does? Oh, first question: how the heck does bridge work? I don't know.
I don't know either, but it's a
Okay.
grandma card game.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do: roll 2d10,
Okay.
and whoever rolls higher wins money.
2d10,
Yeah.
says Steak.
I'm doing this like blackjack because that's the card game I know.
Okay.
So,
Good way of doing it.
12.
all right, you win. So
Money!
you win. Yeah, let's do that. What the heck? 7 gold over the course of the day. It's not a lot, but you know they don't want to bet their entire wage on a
Damn.
card game,
This is a lot of money.
and it's between a couple of them. So
Yeah.
These are high rolling grandparents. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Zaxville Social Security pays well. Holy shit.
Those grandmas won't get to eat now.
Know where I'm retiring.
I'm on a fixed income.
I
but
still don't know how
we're
the
getting-
economy of this game works. Does it show?
You're good.
I mean, there's high rolling grandparents. How
No,
do you think they
it's
keep
just
getting
that
them?
my-
Grandparents can be high rollers.
My
Yeah.
rule of thumb for most of this has been like $100 as a gold piece, but then it just every once in a while I read something like that does not make sense here. So
Yeah, Granny left and came back with $700. Like,
Would a penny game just be a coppers game?
yes.
Okay.
appreciate that, Q.
But yeah.
So, cackling, and joking with the grandparents, looking at listening to their stories about their grandchildren, and hearing rumors about weird um, uh, seaside zers. Is very is very long day for grandma. But I come home with pockets extra jingly, so happy about it. And I didn't spend my day scrubbing shit off of the deck of the ship, so
Thanks, Grandma. I appreciate
Arguably
that.
more happy about it, I would say.
Is this instant where Grandma comes in and you can just hear the jingle and grandson goes, "What have you been doing all day?" And she just cackles and goes, "Oh, you know," and shakes finger and keeps walking off. One of those.
making friends.
Oh. Also, who's got the best, like, sauna, hot bath, something?
This is a town of inns. You can find one, no problem. It's calling it a formal bath is a bit much when it's basically just a giant old kettle that's not being used anymore above a fire. But I mean,
I have
it's
one of
warm.
those in Animal Crossing. They call it a
Yeah.
bathtub. It's not. It's for cooking children.
Back to that cannibalism again.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's quite a night.
Tonight is brought to you by Cannibal Adele. Rumor has it, she's gonna eat you.
All right, someone needs to quote that.
I mean, Calf.
Cap is probably occupied.
Calf was literally just talking. Fixed it now. I can see your lovely faces. People. See you lovely people.
Anyway.
This what was brought to you by Adele? What?
Tonight has been brought to you by Cannibal Adele. Rumor has it, she will eat you. The other side.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf is here.
See? There's Calf.
Cool. All right.
Look.
We can move on now.
773. Ooh, Jill's getting far on that, aren't you?
The blankie? Yeah.
Thank you.
Because people keep having children.
Everyone has to that I work with. Then again, I work with like 100 women in their 20s, 30s, and 40s. So
Speaking of womb evacuations, happy birthday, twin.
happy birthday, Z.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Z.
Hat birth.
Happy birth.
Happy birth.
Yes. The birth it happened.
Happy birth. Oh, shorty, it's your birthday.
I have Cannibal Adele like it's your birthday.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Okay. So Grandma
yeah.
played bridge. We resupplied the ship. We've swabbed the deck. And now it's time to go get a dunk tank?
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems that way.
Someone explain to Hobble, because apparently Hobble is too much of an idiot right now. Which type of dunk tank are we talking about?
The paper says dunk tank.
Yeah.
Like the one at the fairs, or the one in prisons?
Yes.
It says dunk tank.
One at
No,
fairs.
the one. This isn't a waterboarding tank. It's a dunk tank.
Okay,
Like at a
I mean,
festival.
just checking.
It can be two things.
It can be
Could
two
be.
things. The intended purpose.
Steak is being evasive, which
Calf,
makes me
that's so
think
cute.
that there's a catch.
Cute?
But
Nope. Calf, that's so cute, not cute. It's a tank with super soakers.
But yeah.
Hashtag Brazzers.
no.
It's out in the world.
It's just out there
And
now. And
Eric-
Steak is like, you
Eric
wound
takes
me,
6
sir.
points of psychic damage because he can.
Oh,
I'm kidding, but like, it's the principle.
But
no,
seriously,
me Brady do a hurty.
6 points of psychic damage, is that just like a migraine?
Yeah,
Sure.
we're gonna go to Dunk Tank, and the cat's got a migraine.
it's a divine migraine. You
Mhm.
pissed off the god.
Divine grain.
So, which supplies do you gather? I am curious. Like, I'm assuming just generalized ship supplies, not the
All
fancy
the
stuff. Or...
supplies.
Not the shit stuff, not the
Mhm.
fancy dancy stuff, just
Alright.
like the quality middle
Mhm.
of the road stuff.
Yeah, it better not
Perfect
be
brand.
shit stuff. I just got rid of all that.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I will say
Also, Cypher's
it'll.
emotes are stupid
You would
cute,
still
and I
at
love
the
them
point have
as well.
a decent, like half a day to get your crew together. So, fun times because they're off. Each of them went for their own things. One of them went for a cheap in. One of them went for a meh. Brian's God knows where. So,
Nope, that'll derail.
Yeah. At some point I should see whether like I
That
want
joke.
to see a fight of like Sal plus Brian versus Grandmama just to see what would happen. I think that would be fun, but now may not be a appropriate time for training.
Now is not the appropriate time because I'm in shit mood after shoveling boat full of shit. Told you.
Fair.
that is fair. Yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to not skip over things people said they wanted to do because Hobble, you said you did still want to go to that forge.
Yes, the forge. The forge
Alright.
of Dragonkins.
It is the
Kin of
forge
Dragons.
Forge of the Dragon King. So yeah, it is again small town, so it's right next to the only other actual shop building, which is that pawn shop looking place. They got some interesting stuff in the window, but it's it's a pawn shop. That's their job, is to have interesting stuff in the window.
It's 2 for 1.
Yeah. Anyway, and so you go in, and it's a roaring forge. Like the heat, once you step in the building, hits you like a brick wall. And there is actually a dwarf working the anvil at the moment.
I don't. Uh, I don't want to bother them because then, like, they're making something, and that seems like a bad idea. That's how you get bad weapons and possibly dents in your face.
All right, well.
That is the most steak quote ever.
Oh God.
Uh,
That was only a couple days ago too, or a couple weeks ago.
yeah.
Anywho, but yeah. So you wait for him to not be in the middle of hammering on something, so you take a look around. Couple of interesting things. On the wall, he has a very, very ornate sling. He has a trident that looks like it's made out of various different kinds of shells and other various nautical things. And actually, above the door, there is a greatsword that is made out of a like black metal that gives off a greenish reflection when the firelight hits it.
Hmm. We'll ask about that for sure. I can't remember what Granny has now, but I remember I have the family battle axe now.
I have magic longsword.
That's right. What does it do again?
It's a +1.
It's plus
Nothing
one.
fancy.
Okay. I mean,
It's
that's
not
It
nearly as.
magically kills things.
Yep. It makes things deader.
Look, I have bad aim. Don't at me.
It has the powers of reverse healing.
Yep.
I need to make a sword that does necrotic damage now just for the meme. Okay. Anyway, after a couple of about 30 seconds of this guy hammering, and you look around, he puts his metal back in the fire, and he comes over to you, and in Dwarvish is hello, can I help you with something? Welcome to the Forge of Dragon King.
Hello. The Earth Dragon blesses you this day. I came in
You
here
as well.
just to look. It's my god. Know anything of the Earth Dragon? Can I interest you in anything of the Earth Dragon? That came out way dirtier than I meant that to.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna ignore that and move on. Well, the Earth Dragon's actually, coincidentally, been a family figure for a couple generation. So
Earth Dragon has blessed me this day. Yo, you are very few and far between. This is good to know.
aye, indeed, it's been. I think I was just a lad when I met the last one that worshipped that wasn't in the family. I'm sorry. Where am I now? My name is Mofrik.
Oh, frick.
Mofrik.
Awfully close to my name. But so what else do you make here other than that nice fancy one? And I point to the one above the door frame. What is that? Also,
That is a blade that has been a blade my father made actually. I believe he said it was adamantine. We're one of the few forges in the area that can actually get hot enough to melt the stuff.
ooh. The finger is important.
The finger is important.
We got ingots.
That is interesting. Shut up, phone.
It's unfortunately the blade itself is a bit too much for anyone that seems to just pass through, so it's been there for a while.
How much is too much?
Well,
I am sure it is too much for me, but I just want to know because
the fact that
Nosy?
it's made of adamantine adds 500 gold to the value of a great sword. So, let me actually look up the price of a great sword. 550 gold.
Well then.
So, yeah. It's expensive, so we understandably haven't sold it, which I can't blame people. It's a lot. It really is.
That's understandable. Okay, so this is Hobble asking. We need the adamantite melted down for any reason, or was it fine the way that it came?
It must be melted if we want to use it for something.
I mean, you guys have a box of raw adamantine. So,
Captain, Grandmama, those that are not asking, you have a sudden thinking of, do we need that for anything, or should I even just not mention it at all?
I don't.
The
I
I
don't.
Go ahead.
Someone who was in the fight with the Bronze Scouts can make a history check if they want to.
Hell, I was in
probably
it
not going
too.
to go well, but
Sorry, Jeff, you weren't here for this. You wouldn't know.
Let me
17
see what I
minus
got for
1.
history.
You remember the Bronze Scouts, and from multiple conversations with Wizbolt that adamantine is something that can actually punch through their armor despite its enchantments.
Also expensive, if I remember
It-
right.
It is very
So
expensive.
it seems like
It is a metal.
yes, this metal
It is metal, yes.
this is expensive metal if we ask for something to be crafted from it, or perhaps we can sell it if we do not wish to use it. Because we like money.
We do, and since we do not have to use it for anything as such, since we are not holding it for anyone, selling it for anyone, anything of that chicanery, is if you were to put it into a weapon or armor, there a perk you can tell me about it does? Also, I guess how much?
Well, that varies on multiple accounts. Generally speaking, people usually, when it comes to armor, it has very unique defensive properties that seem to make certain hits not hit as hard, as in it reduces a crit to a normal hit. The weaponry is a bit more free going, if that makes sense. You can just make a blade out of it and just have the blade be the fancy metal, or you can put enchantments on that as well. Um, I haven't done it in a while, but I recall. I think I remember how to coat a blade in it if you have a blade you want coated, but it's been forever, and I don't have any here. I unfortunately haven't seen any in 20, 30 years. It's hard to come by.
Very true. Alright,
And just for clarity on that answer, that was it varies on what you can do with weapons. Like, you can make weapons that are like +1 or +2 and such, but then they would get more expensive. But you can also just have something made out of the metal, and it does count as a magic weapon at that point. So
okay, I will have to ask the group about Cat, about that. Cause
Question.
did I go alone or did I drag you guys with me?
I have no idea. You just said you
I
went.
thought I went alone. So yeah, I guess I went alone. So yeah, I will ask. What was the question, Jeff?
So if you don't know, I can look it up too. But when it comes to ranged weaponry, does the ammunition have to have the special property, or can the firing thing have it and still work? So I remember in 3.5 it was you had to have the ammunition, but I haven't done the ranged thing
You
at a
know?
level where it would matter.
In this case, I'm not sure. Because I know a +1 ranged weaponry exists, and there's also +1 ammunition that exists.
Adamantine ranged weapons are not a thing in 5th edition per Xanathar's guide. You if you want adamantine ranged weapons, you need adamantine ammunition.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
Thank you, Jills.
No worries. 10 pieces normally. I don't know what it is here, but normally 10 pieces of adamantine ammunition are going to cost you 500 gold pieces.
Yeah. That's a lot less value than, a sword that can be used infinitely than limited use ammunition.
Because I would say that ammunition, I would be recovering it after every single fight.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Someone
Like,
starts
if I
going
ever
overboard,
fired it,
like, nope,
Yep.
not allowed.
You lose an arrow and you just cry for a bit.
A bit being 3 days.
But yeah. So thank you, Jills. I am sorry the answer is not to your liking, but I mean that does make sense though, because
that's completely yes.
like if the thing
I,
that's doing the damage isn't the metal, it's not really gonna matter.
I mean, that's rules as written. Also, Stake is the DM; he can decide whatever he wants. But
No,
No.
rules as
There's
written.
also
that makes
magic.
sense though. Like I can't think
It
of a
makes
way
sense.
that would work the other way, unfortunately.
So I would like since magical ranged weapons exist and they kind of imbue properties into their shots, that's one thing, but if it's just a special material, it kind of makes sense for the ammunition to be the thing that has to be made of the material and not the thing that you're firing with. Like, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. So
But just while we were here.
no, that is a fair question. So
So yeah, I'm gonna just basically say I'm gonna talk to our group because we're here for another couple days. Why am I being
Alright.
booed in my own chat? But spend the rest of a little bit of time talking about the Earth Dragon and stuff and where my gauntlets came from and not you the boo to that magic not working that way. Cube.
It's a very you have a very nice evening talking with a fellow follower of the Earth Dragon. So
And when I meet up with everybody, I'm going to gush about that because obviously that's going to be the first thing out of my mouth. Of I went to this cool urn. They cremate dead people.
It's a forge. They could.
This is true.
No,
Went to
fire.
this cool blacksmith place, and then found out that it's even cooler because of them following the way of the Earth Dragon and this, that, and other. Oh, I also found out that they can melt down and repurpose antimetamite,
What?
Vegemite, and then manaman. See you in a mini.
Terrible condiments? What?
Yes.
Are you? And then, just like grandma hand to the forehead. Are you ill?
Looks
Sel,
a
have
real
you
good
taken sick?
oil.
Did you spend too much time close to the cow shit? Did you inhale too much?
I mean, I went and did all of that, and then the day of soaking, and then spent most of the day in a hot blacksmith. So probably yes, but our adamantium, the Wolverine shit.
I'm a wolf.
I think the funnest part about this is it's actually called adamantine and not adamantium.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how else
Doctors
would
do.
you? It's probably made of adamantium, and it is adamantine.
It's adamantine. They can do something. He can do something with that. It's the place that is hottest. So if we don't want to just up and sell it, remember that. Then we can use it to reinforce our weapons, or this, that, and the other. We can do something with it. Unless we have someone who's going to sell it right now, we're just slogging it around. Because I've never done that in any game I've ever done. What?
The properties of adamantine weapons are interesting if we want to use our resources to give these properties to, say, your ex. We could do that.
Unless someone else.
We could ask if he can do that.
Nothing for nerd boy?
Nope. I have no use for it.
You, Captain?
Make a really fancy dagger.
Good for sacrifices.
Well,
What
We
about
don't do that anymore.
something?
actually,
More.
maybe fancy dagger because I can throw those too.
As long as you
that
can
sounds
retrieve them.
nifty.
But they don't get consumed. But if they miss, then that's a lot of. You know what? No. That's a lot of wasted money. Because if I miss,
don't
I
know
throw the
how
knife
much-
overboard.
That's true, and I don't. That would be very entertaining, but very bad just to be like, Captain, no! Dagger miss. Captain, no! And there goes Captain.
If-
Captain overboard.
Oh no, I would totally be sending Samuel after that. I would not dive in myself, but I still don't want to risk Samuel either.
Valid point.
What do you? I don't know whether this. Did you discuss prices with the smith?
It is everything that he mentioned was roughly around 500 gold. I have the 420. I don't do that part. I have the 420. I would just need the rest of it for whoever. We could make adamantine la chocla they would be impervious to anything you walked upon and do a mighty smack instead of a
Be
normal smack.
uncomfortable as crap, though.
Just do an adamantine toe.
Adamantine toe boots.
Oh god.
I have acquired so many magical things lately. I feel like I may lose touch with the the power of my own rage if I continue to collect more magical things.
Go
We-
soft.
Go soft nothing. Hit you with one of those adamantine la chocolate. You are fucked. Okay, then. If I remember correctly, I think he says he could cover a weapon. He did say that, right? It wasn't just
He
make
said he
one.
hasn't done it in a while, but it's possible.
Okay.
I like
So.
plating.
It's a similar process to like silver plating a weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only instead of silver, it's a much more expensive and much harder to work with metal.
Yay, electrolysis.
Uh,
should we take chest of uh metal scraps to him as a group and ask what he can do?
if you guys are okay with this, I go with that. If not, I can be outvoted. There are 3 of you. 3? Yes.
Sure.
Keep it and try and sell it.
I don't see any other use for it. So if we have a person in town who seems to have the ability to work with it, might as well see what we can get out of it.
Seems like the smartest use of resources to me.
Hey, and what better person to buy it than one who can actually use it?
True.
Okay. Also true. Will make family axe last. The Earth Dragon rolls over. Which if the Earth Dragon is part of the Earth, rolling over is not a good idea.
Oh, I thought he just wanted belly rubs.
I think at that point the belly rubs would be apocalypse level. So
Okay.
Oh yes,
apocalyptic
no, if
belly
he's
rubs.
part of the Earth and rolls over, I could see how that might be bad.
Cat was like,
That's
"Excuse you,
canon.
excuse you. Your
That's the
fingers in my
canon
territory."
explanation of earthquakes.
Apocalyptic Earth belly rubs. Okay then we can go tomorrow and see what he can do with adamantite.
Adamantamite, yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh god, it's adamantine. Or is it adamantium? I can
It's
never remember.
I think it's actually pronounced adamantine. I don't know though. There's no pronunciation guide on this thing anywhere.
Here, let me make an intelligence check because I'm so good at this.
It's gonna be like a nat 20. Oh, I was
Who's
wrong.
Adam?
Starts with an A.
I know what it actually is. I was just going with the meme.
Yeah.
It's adamantine, not Adam and Steve.
Wow.
Part of Jill's brain just died.
No,
Your
the
brain
cows
just
aren't.
cuckooed.
The cows aren't on the boat anymore, Jills.
This is
Pat
Jill's
and
having a
Jane.
nightmare. She's dozed off. Grandma has dozed off in chair and is dreaming about cows.
All right, so you guys are going back as a group at this point. Okay. Well, so you get back. He's Merrick or Mulfric, sorry, is still working on that piece of metal he was forging before because you've only been gone a half hour at most. So, and you see him come. He sees you come back in and is you brought your friends. What can I do for the lot of you?
This is Grandma.
Grandma heaves the.
This is Nerd Boy. Sorry, this is Raiba. And this is our captain. Captain Burik.
Nice to make your acquaintance. What do you know about the metal bits?
Grandma plunks the chest on the counter and opens it. Because I
and you,
assume Grandma was the one carrying
yeah,
the big box of
the
metal.
the big heavy box of metal. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, when you open it, you just kind of see his eyes go wide for a second.
Never get into trading
Well,
post.
that's a lot of this stuff. See him kind of take a piece out, look it over, check another piece compared to it. Well, it's not refined, but you'd certainly have quite a bit here. Sorry, you have quite a bit of adamantine here. It's very coincidental, actually.
Yes, it actually worked out.
It did. What you all looking to do with this?
Well, through reasons of blessings from the Earth Dragon, Grandmama has passed the family battle axe down to me. And I set it on the table next to the chest of shiny metal bits. So can you plate it or I'm a carpenter, I don't know blacksmith lingo. Blacksmith it to make it more powerful? Strong?
You see him
Durable?
kind of pick up the axe for a second, look it over, kind of run his finger across the edge of the blade just to kind of check the sharpness. Oh, it's a very nice axe. I I should be able to plate this. It looks like it's not. It looks like it's not going to cause any issues. It's admittedly been a while, so that'll be a fun change of pace. Also, the actual material would still need refined, which takes time, unfortunately. So, how soon would you want this axe back?
I look at Captain.
Well, we have some other things to do. When you say a while, how many days are we talking about here?
Um, this quantity, we're definitely talking at least 3 or 4, but
Perfect. There's a thing we have to pick up a couple of days away. So we can come back here once we've picked it up, make a stop, pick up the axe, and then go about our way.
alright. I will say, and they look over to you, Tyrion. I would need to keep this here in order to work on it. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem.
Oh no, our family is brimming with weapons. And I pull out the other 2 weapons I have, and then I point out.
I just start.
Ding, dang.
Let's see. Let's list.
Wait, what other 2 weapons do you have, Hobble?
I have my Morning Star, my mace, and I have 2 different shields on me, which
Oh,
shield
right,
bash.
You still have the other shield, don't you?
Yep, I use that one to cover up the shiny one so people aren't like, let's theft this bitch. And if they get really close, I can stab them with pin. Ha! Pin is mightier than sword. It's not, but in some cases it definitely feels like it if you get this in your jugular.
Plus
Okay.
1 longsword, regular longsword, gauntlet of thunder punch, hand axe 1, hand axe 2, lachanklas 1 and 2, short sword, and that's it.
Oh, and
You have enough magic items, but you need to get a purse of holding.
not only that, but I have these, and I show off my
Wait,
arms covered in that.
Right,
and
but
then-
don't you have a bag of holding?
I have a bag of holding, but no, that's
No,
for my stuff.
Yeah,
for
that's-
grandma, purse of
that's-
holding.
and oh, and this one, and I pick up Grandma and just set her down on the counter.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
Okay.
We are very heavy, weapon heavy family. It's fine.
Indeed you are. All right. He kind of looks over the box of metal again. I don't know if I'm going to need all of this for a plate job. Any interest in selling the rest?
I look at the captain.
I also look at Captain.
Well, I mean, did you guys want anything else to be done with it? There's not much I can do with it.
Did you say something about doing something with some of your daggers, or would you prefer?
Yeah, well, I mean,
just
you
sell?
know, it's money. You know, do one. What? Could you also do one dagger?
Yeah, that's not shouldn't be that much of a problem.
Is it going to add more time, or is most of the time in refining the craft?
The time's really in the refinement of the metal. At this point, I think get to both weapons plated in a day by themselves, assuming things go smoothly.
All right.
So,
All right.
yeah. Just stop by whenever you're back in the area. It shouldn't be too long of a wait.
I just have this sudden thought of Sam in a little parrot helmet made out of venomite. He bite people. Arr, arr, arr.
Mofrick, can you give us
No,
idea
he can't
of,
do the
of
attack
cost
action.
for this project, and also for price you would be willing to pay for remainder of metal?
Well, price for the remainder of metal will have to wait until I get it refined to see how much is left.
Right, this makes
Um,
sense.
The cost for this usually comes from the rarity of the metal, given you're providing your own. Kind of does some math in his head. 350 gold for the two items, assuming, and we can talk about the remainder metal when we're done.
All right.
Can I make a check to see if that sounds like a fair price to me?
Sure, history.
The insight.
History. I mean, insight would work too if you're trying to see if he's saying an honest price. But
Yeah.
Are you trying to determine if he's being honest with you, or are you
Yeah.
trying to
Always.
compare to?
yeah, then that would be an insight check.
Ooh, I've been rolling terrible.
Nice. 17.
There's definitely a little bit of guesswork in it, but as he seems stern enough. I mean, he hasn't done this in a while, but it seems like what he's saying is as accurate as he can think.
Well, I mean, we could go with the number of 350 as kind of a starting point, but if you do end up with a lot more metal out of the refinement, maybe knock that down a bit for us, since we're giving you some rare quality materials here.
We will talk about that when you return to pick them up. All right.
All right.
Well, I better
Alright.
go get this refining then. And you see him take the crate and take it back into an area, and you actually see one of the forges is set up to look like the mouth of a dragon breathing fire. And that particular forge, the flame is actually so hot it's clear.
Yep, and at that point,
So,
Tyrion's eyes get real big, and there's just stars and shiny things in them. Yep.
alright. And yeah, you see him slowly put the metal in there and turn on this beast of a flame, and basically nothing happens at first. It'll take some time.
Right.
So,
Alright, well, we've got to go get to Molly and get a dunk tank.
best of luck with that. Mhm.
I hand all of Grandmama's weapons back, and then I make sure all of my weapons are back. 20 minutes later, we're good.
Okay. Yep. There's like a sort of, all right, is this mine or yours? Nope. Wait, hold on. Whose is this? This is no one's. It's mine now. Okay.
This is no one's, it's mine now.
But yeah. So, this point, you put the word out. I'm assuming you don't have anything else you really want to do. Just put the word out to your crew that hey, we're leaving in the morning, right?
Yes.
All right. You put the word out. You get your nightly rest, and it's enjoyable. And you wake up in the morning, head back to the boat, and compared to what it was, it smells a heck of a lot better. Still a little bit of it there, but I mean,
While we're doing all of this sniffing and stuff, Tyrion, aka Hobble, disappears for a minute to go get some Tums. I'll be back.
all right.
The dragon forge of the belly is eaten.
Grab coffee.
So you guys, you get your crew together, and for the sake of saving time, I just rolled for your random encounters for the trip to Mali. There's nothing, so
Yay!
you know you're on a trade route, so you see a couple other ships, but they're all just other traders. So want to just go ahead and take our break a few minutes early and pick back up in a bit?
Sounds good.
All right, let's
Sure.
do that.
Gotta get to the end of the row.
Ooh. Tonight's a good night for rolling. I think everything I've rolled was underneath 10. So yay!
You're just saving it for combat.
Yep. Then I'll roll my under 10s on combat.
I love that fake Kirkland ad.
I scanned through it without the sound. I'm gonna have to watch it again with the
Oh
sound.
no, it needs the sound.
Yeah, I watched just a little bit of it, but I was trying to pay attention. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to come back to this.
It's all I ever think of whenever someone mentions Kirkland brand anything now.
All right, I'm back. Hopefully
I'm
things
back. I'm
are
dead.
hopefully things are still flowing well, because I keep being like, I made a town and it's great, and then keep having to mention other towns like right off the bat, and I'm like,
It's not that.
Why is Calf yelling no 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 in my chat? What did y'all
Oh,
do?
I don't
because
know.
Cube said he was dad.
Oh,
And I don't think Calf wants any of that.
yeah.
Calf doesn't want any daddy jokes rolling around?
There's a difference between dad jokes and daddy jokes, okay?
There's a big,
Big
difference.
Is it because you don't want me to be a dad, or you don't want Steak to be your son?
Oh god, I think it's
I
that
don't agree
one.
to any of this.
Yes.
Porky no loss dose.
No,
If
no.
there's people in the group that are daddy, it's not Cube.
Wow.
Not the papa.
I just need Calf to come out of the left side of the screen to suddenly.
Sure telling you
Bonk.
either.
That's the fun of being in a dragon chat. There's roasting going on everywhere.
Oops.
Depressed uncle?
Rest uncle of who? Steak?
Uncle.
I'm very confused as to what's happening.
Uncle Grandpa.
Ugh, god no.
That show was on like all the drugs.
Wine uncle is a drunkle.
It was a drug. Uncle Stan!
That's why I think it's Grunkle Stan, yeah. Oh, I love that character.
I love him so much.
Hey, your speech to text thing got Grunkle Stan right. I'm impressed. It also knows to capitalize cube. I'm happy.
That's wild.
Oh,
I don't. As far
by the
as
way-
No, I haven't mentioned that.
your speech to text.
Hmm.
One successfully got the word Vegemite. The other one turned it into Tiananmen.
All right. Good.
Just happened to be
Different.
looking at it. I'm like, oh, no, those are completely different.
Mm-mm. No, I'm glad that it's only partially drunk tonight. Let's face it, drunk kills captioning is just hilarious.
Hmm.
I wonder how well it'd work at a party.
Probably not well.
Or too well.
Are we back in business?
I
I'm back.
mean, do we want to be? Is everyone
the
good to
weather.
go?
Whistle
Ready for me to make up an
shitting.
entire town on the spot with no prep? Because this will go great, I'm sure.
It'll be
Seems
fine.
like you're on call.
It'll be grand. What's the
Yo,
worst that
shout
can
out to
happen?
Dungeon real quick though. Like, actually,
Dungeon.
it's the
Did it
tool I
generate this
use.
one or no?
It made the map for it. I made the actual structure of it myself.
Okay.
Made the next town though, because I am not creative enough to come up with an entire town on the spot like this.
There's nothing wrong with Donjon.
No, it's great. Anyway, I don't have a map for this one because I didn't think ahead 15 seconds like I should have. So I'm gonna put you back on the Sea Ghost layer because why not?
It's a boat.
It's no, it's your boat. So yeah, you guys travel a couple days overseas. Fairly uneventful. It's near a coastline and a major trade route, so there's plenty of like actual Royal Navy ships trailing through, making sure there's no illegal activities of any sort.
Question:
Yes.
did the cannon get damaged by being flooded by cow shit?
It
Or
is made of
fine because it's an iron cannon?
it's made of very thick metal. I'm sure it's fine.
And I clean
Can we
that thing.
shoot cow shit out of the cannon?
No, no,
Do you
boy,
wanna-
we cannot shoot cow shit
Do
out of
you
cannon.
do you want to keep a supply of it on the boat to shoot?
No.
Then no.
That's some real Mordor tactics right there.
I
Like,
can name you
here's
cow
gonna-
shit and
here's
shove you
the-
in cannon.
Here's the thing with the cannon once you guys get that thing functional. You can fire anything that fits down it. It just, you'll have to take it with you.
Get the kobold.
Halflings.
Also, it might kill them in the process. Just saying.
Get the kobold.
Anyway.
Yip,
yeah,
you go on trip.
So you guys make your way to the town, and it's large. It's about twice the size of Saltmarsh.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
Maybe
you
got
guys go to the dock. You manage to find your way to the dock ward, Merrick, and through some lengthy conversations with the people in charge of the place, track down where this dunk tank is supposed to be. And
Okay.
you are eventually pointed to the direction of a gnome who has a small business of, ironically enough, party supplies. And he
Small
has
business.
using the gnome's natural and innate to tinker, has various different implements of fun. There's one of those gyroscope ball things. There's his work. You see him like sewing together a bunch of like fabric and trying to attach to like a crystal that has an air elemental in
You
it,
ever
trying to
just
make a
have
bouncy
days
castle.
where you're listening to
It's-
stuff and your brain
that's
just
not
hears
going
all
well.
sorts of things and you're like,
But
could you not, brain?
you get there, you introduce yourself to him, you talk to him, he wants to show you a couple of things, he's enthusiastic, and eventually you're taken to an area with about 6 or
That's
7
mine
different dunk
right
tanks,
now,
and you're
while
allowed to
Steak
pick
is
which
talking
one.
about gyro balls.
Because he said it's already been paid for. As long as someone's here to pick it up.
Are they all identical, or are there distinguishing characteristics of these various dunk tanks?
Size would be one of the ones. Like, it seems like he's built
One, the
a
timing
couple
of
in
that quote
mind. Like
popping up
one's
right
built for
now.
like the
Uh,
average medium creature. One's built for
Yes,
small.
dicks and nuts, dicks and
One
sacks.
he actually found a way to put glass on the
Schlongs
barrel
and
so you could see
balls.
into it.
Oh, that's the winner, clearly. I mean, you got to see the what is the
Yeah.
point of a dunk tank if you don't see the person drop? You just hear it? No. No. We're
Yes, this isn't the
Pshaw. We're
this
getting
isn't
the
the shit
glass
in a
dunk
toilet,
tank.
and we want the glass one.
All right.
That's right. We want the glass bottom dunk tank.
Easy enough. All right.
Don't
you
forget the boots with the
take your
fur.
dunk
Oh, wait,
tank.
is the glass one for medium-sized creatures?
There is a glass one for medium-sized creatures.
I just making sure, because
Yeah.
you know, there's lots of medium-sized creatures back in Saltmarsh. Who the fuck wants it? Anyway, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get it magically enchanted so the water is always ice cold?
That costs
Not
extra.
this gnome, but we know a gnome that probably can.
Not that also cost extra.
Oh lord.
But yeah, he quickly shows you how it works, and it's a dunk tank. You hit the button, the seat falls, and then you like click the thing back up, and the button goes back out, and yeah. He also gives you a thing of well, like leather balls that he's like made to throw at it, because you know, baseballs aren't a thing in D&D. And yeah.
I saw that eye wiggle.
And you over the course of about the 45 minutes end up taking the tank back to the ship. You get it tied down on the lower deck. And I will also say, with your passive perception investigation scores, you walk past this town's notice board. And there's a
Oh.
face you recognize on there that's not one of the previous four I've mentioned.
Oh,
Is it cubes? Jill's.
It's a member of your old crew.
Oh, lovely.
Last rumor is he's somewhere in the area.
And it's a wanted poster. Like they want this guy turned in, right?
Yep.
Is it not? Is it? It's not my actual former first mate, the one who orchestrated the turning me in.
No, it would be one of the lowers. It would be like one of the people below him.
One of
But
the
it seems-
other mutineers. Got it.
Yeah. Although he does boast a captain title
Those
now.
last emotes are
So-
Oh,
a gay
does
man's
he?
balls at a rave.
So yeah, figured that'd be something you'd appreciate knowing.
Yeah, I'm interested in that. Did it have like a general direction, or just like be on the lookout for this person's been raiding boats here, kind of deal?
There's like a general area of like water that's about a 3-day area of ocean that he's somewhere in that he seems to be patrolling, and it's relatively near Saltmarsh, but like it's a week and a half away. But given the ocean, that's not super long at times.
Right, but it's
So-
closer to Saltmarsh than it is here.
Yeah. So
Okay.
there's like there's like kind of like an area they say he's patrolling around with a couple of landmarks. So
Okay. Well, once we get the dunk tank secured, I will let the rest of the fellow officers know that I would like to speak with the local law enforcement about the poster I saw, and they are welcome to come with if they would like.
all right.
I will gladly go and walk with the captain.
Sure.
Seems all well, yes. Why would we not?
All right, well then let's get going, so we can get going back home. Just have a few questions about poster I saw.
All right. Given your nature, it's easy enough to spot where like the local guards like tend to hang out and figure out their patrols to know where the local office would be. So
Cool.
you go in and there's a human working the front desk, and they're just kind of Yes, if you're here to turn in a bounty, it's the second door on your left. If you're here to report something being stolen, it's that piece of paper there. If you're here for some reason about a report of pirated activity, just fill it out on that form there. And he doesn't even look up.
I'm here about a bounty. A specific person. The captain that there's a bounty out for. What kind of cargo has he been attacking, or is it just random ships?
Let me see. You see him kind of go into like get a drawer, go through, pick out a folder with actually the update that's fairly recent, and just kind of flip through. The seems like the only consistent thing he's been attacking are ships that appear underarmed for what they might be carrying. It's not specific, but it's, I mean, it's not much. Word doesn't exactly get to me directly very often.
Right. Any other information you can tell me about when the other ships were attacked? Were the attacks done at night? Were they done during the day? I know you said a lot of information doesn't get to you, but, more I know, the better I can hunt him down.
Only thing that seems to be consistent is everyone claims it's a friendly flag, and that after he attacks, he just disappears.
Yep, that's one of my old tricks. I mean, thank you for the additional information.
Make a history check for me, actually. Let's have some fun with this.
21.
You would know that there is a flag that exists that is magic, that makes it so whoever is looking at it, the flag appears friendly to. And one of the perks of that flag is you can just teleport your ship and all of your crew away.
Holy shit, it's
shit.
Doctor Who.
There.
Oh,
That sounds...
It's a teleporting
sounds like
flag
a-
that makes your ship look friendly.
yeah, that sounds like a flag we could use. Holy fuck!
you don't know the exact range, but typically what it is a hit and run kind of ordeal. Like, come in, you think they're friendly, hit them for what they have, get your crew back on the ship, and then just disappear.
This reminds me of Treasure Planet.
But yeah, let me actually look up the exact name of that flag for you, because you would probably know that given
Flag
some
of
history.
GTFO.
Where is the name of that flag?
Get the flag
No.
out. It's GTFO.
No.
There's a
Oh,
cat.
it's actually called a smuggler's banner. All right, I thought it had a lot more creative a name than that.
That's cool.
And that you would also know that they are frowned upon in the eyes of the legality for
Get
obvious
that
reasons.
ass. Flag of get that ass.
But,
I mean,
yeah.
I have a cat by the tail. Does that count?
I know you do. You're full screen. Well, somewhat full screen.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all the info he really has to give you.
Thank you for the information. Hopefully I will be back soon with some good news.
If you can't come here, take him to the nearest militarized seaport.
Will do. That would count Saltmarsh, right?
Seaton, actually. Saltmarsh is not militarized.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's
No.
not really Crown militarized.
Here, just I'm using this map because screw the other one.
Yeah, we
This
gotta
town
get the
here, the
Seaton.
same Seaton.
Please take a seat.
Let me zoom out real
Yeah.
quick.
It's not far from
Okay.
Saltmarsh. Yeah, that would be the
Yeah.
closest militarized seaport to Saltmarsh.
Gotcha.
So,
And right now, are we further to the west of this? Further to the west of Saltmarsh?
you guys are actually to the southeast.
Oh, okay.
So you would head northwest to come back to Saltmarsh.
Legitimate question.
right.
I see a problem with this map.
Is it the
North
fact
is
that
north.
They're perfect.
you know why this map has north is north? Because I found this one on Reddit, not in the book. So, yo, shout out to the guy who made it. I will look up his name at some point and
Thank you,
actually
guy that
try
made
to.
it.
But yeah, so
Cool.
Brief interlude in things Hubble said one time. I was supposed to interact with his nipple?
It was a legitimate question.
right, that was Assassin's Creed Odyssey because they were trying to climb up a statue of a dude to get on the top of his head.
Mm-hmm.
Top of which head?
Well, I mean, I hit him.
That's actually in the game. I got to climb all over
I
Zeus's
know.
head. Both of them.
Just hanging out.
Anywho, so yeah, is there a dunk tank token in Roll20 by default?
I mean, wouldn't it just be a circle?
What?
Like,
Hold on, I want to see because it has no. Okay,
look like a blue-rimmed anus?
I'm not
Xanathar's
surprised.
Guide to Festivals.
Hang on.
Oh, here, don't worry, guys. I have the perfect tank image to represent you all.
That was
there
talking
you go.
about Lefty, and that is correct.
Nice.
Perfect.
Nice. That's
There you go. There's your
Beautiful.
token.
come on and slam. And welcome to the token.
Anyway, so yeah, you guys get back. I'm assuming you head back
Right,
to
a tank. We have a tank
Mm-hmm.
in the
Yep.
hold.
Yep,
Got it.
peak of comedy here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming you guys head back to Ezekiel to grab your stuff.
Yeah.
All right. You get back. I'm gonna just make a couple of rolls.
A Zaxel.
A Zaxel.
Zaxel. We're going
A
to Zaxel,
Zaxel.
guys.
All right. So you guys spend a couple of days.
Axel sounds like an antidepressant.
Uneventful. Again, it's a highly patrolled trade route, so nothing's really coming for you.
Coming
And
for that
yeah,
there
you
booty.
get back to Mulfric, and he does in fact have your weaponry ready.
Sweet. Is it
Yeah.
actually still 350 gold?
What's he say about the money?
And also, how much of that shit did he find to take off of said money?
He ended up using the majority of it, but he was able to make it down to 325.
Please, okay, look.
There's like
Look,
enough
I
for
like
a
your name,
dagger
but,
left out of
stop
the
monkey
stuff.
business.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's
know if
giving
I'm a
us
furry
a,
or not,
a
just 'cause I'm a
small
male costume
discount.
does not make me
Yeah.
a furry.
For this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shh.
Yeah, so
Sweet.
not much, but it's something.
Oh my god, that voice change.
So yeah. Also, adamantine weapons crit on objects.
Oh no, the box is coming at me. Ah!
So
It's coming right for us.
yeah, that sounds like something that might be of use to y'all.
Hey, fuck this lock. Yeet. I got my new lock pick.
So everything can thunder. That's good to know.
But yeah, so you guys make your way back. Again, uneventful on the way home. So
Rogue just keeps throwing his dagger at the door that won't budge.
you guys, over the course of the week back, get back to Saltmarsh.
Hey,
Hey, we're back.
And
Salt
as you guys get in town the day before the Siren's Call Festival officially starts,
Hey.
decorations are up across the town, and it's just the town is a bustle with positivity and actually seeming like people want other people to be happy, which is not something that's super regular.
It's slightly
I
fishy.
need to look for lists and find out how to fight people.
Okay.
Well, I feel old. Thanks, Cube.
All right. First off, you unload the dunk tank. You take it to where it's supposed to go, and you are then paid for both contracts you guys have done out on the sea. Ends up being, what did I write down for this? 550 gold between the two of them.
Sweet. So we're up 200 gold from 225 from what was spent on adamantine weaponry.
Is that going in party funds or personal?
I was just gonna pay for it.
Party funds.
Okay. Then I will.
Well, no, I mean if you
Yeah, I was just gonna pay for it.
there's no fun being an officer if you don't use the ship funds on your own shit.
I mean,
It's
I'm
one of the
okay
perks.
with doing this perk then I get to keep my 420 gold. I don't know why it's important. I don't think 420 exists in this
Nice.
world, but yes.
You have 69 silver.
I have 59. I'm short. Does anyone got 10
Aw.
silver I can have? Grandmama, I
Sure.
need 10 silver to borrow.
Okay, I give Sal 10 silver pieces.
The
Now,
real grandma move there would have been give more than 10.
I was worried that Jills was going to do that. Thank you, Jills, for not. So the battle
no,
axe
the-
does crits on
On objects, adamantine weapons are an automatic crit.
Gotcha.
That seems real strong.
At least that's how I read it.
That is what it says.
Yeah.
That's real strong.
Yeah. Especially when,
Fuck every lock and door in this game.
well, I mean, it's not very subtle to hit it with an axe.
True.
So,
You don't need someone.
I would like to
find that axe.
I would like to target the enemy's armor.
alright, you do no damage to the actual person, though. So,
I mean, they'd have no armor
Yeah,
in the ground. It'd be worth it.
Right. If there's like, you know, a big heavy armor dude, all right, your AC just went from what, 20 to 12?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Oh
good with that.
God,
Full
it's like
plate,
a
not
scene out of
anymore.
a cartoon.
I've just broken the action economy here because now everybody can hit you easily.
okay, well.
Anyway,
What have I done?
So, you guys want to go find the fighting tournament sign-ups, huh?
I do.
Alright.
I'm not sure about
yeah.
everybody, but
No,
I
it's a team
def-
thing.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
team thing. Okay,
It's
yes,
teams.
Yeah.
please.
Well,
please.
there are multiple versions of it, but I figured the one you all would be most interested in is the team fights.
Please.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. You guys go. Merrick, you would know where to go, given how things are. How long you've been here, and they typically set up a arena outside of the gate, just because it's where there's enough room. And the person doing registry is actually the same guy who handles career applications in town.
Oh, yay!
He's one of those NPCs.
I like this.
He is now, and
Let's go
He
talk to
sees-
Watto about the...
he sees the four of you all approach. Well, you're either here for more crew or here for a fighting tournament, and I don't have crew on me at the moment, so which one is it?
Good news! Our crew is still alive in one piece. Don't think you care, but
I don't.
we also want... I know. We wanted to sign up for the tournament as well.
Alright, I'm assuming group. Otherwise, the four of you are here for singles, in which case it would be a very short tournament, because I'm pretty sure that one would kill all of you.
Yes, we're here for the group.
Alright, do you have a group name?
Yargs.
The
Super
Storm's
high
Furries.
I'm sorry, did you say the Storm's furry?
Storm's
What?
furry.
No. No, I didn't say that at all. I don't know why
That's what
you
he
heard that. That's weird.
That's what he said.
Uh-huh. The Storm's Furry.
The Storm's Furries.
Let's yip him up. Anyway,
Oh no!
Fur
I'll shut up
Sona.
now.
Is that what it is now? That's what it is now, isn't
That's
it?
what it is now, and we all get masks for this. I call the dragon mask.
But that's not a
Grandmama
bird
can
Well,
have-
clearly, I'm getting a toucan mask.
All right. I don't.
How about the badger for you,
What
Grandmama?
is the what is? Someone else is gonna have to pick Grandma's mask.
That's what I asked. Do you want the
Skunk.
badger mask? You look all cute and fluffy, and
Skunk.
then you get up close and then nah.
Honey Badger don't care. Yes.
Honey badger.
Grandma's a honey
Badger
badger.
does not look cute.
Exactly.
Or maybe we
Alright.
just make you. No, we'll give you a ferret mask.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can. Just a murder ferret.
Murder ferrets.
Okay. So he all right. So the storms for. Keep in mind he's writing with a double hook hand. Like his one hand
Right.
still has the two hooks, and he's got
Oh,
like
okay.
he's got a quill wedged between the two of them. He's just writing with it.
Chills.
What?
Give stream up.
No.
So
Yes, maybe.
wait, did we would have had some we would have had some time on a boat to discuss things.
Yeah.
This was a 5. You have 5 members.
You can have up to 5.
Yeah.
Five-
as
5 combatants, 2 companions.
right, but Mr. Bubbles doesn't count for the purposes
No.
of that because
Bubbles,
Maybe
Mr. Bubbles does not
ferret.
count because it's a fish.
Quinn
No one's
or
gonna.
the druid. My votes are for either Quinn or the druid.
I thought Quinn and the druid were the
True.
same person.
No.
No,
Okay.
no,
the-
the druid's the halfling.
Druid's Porta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quinn is overqualified for the job.
Right. Quinn should totally be the captain of this ship, but we bought it.
You
Or acquired
were given it.
We didn't even
You were
buy
given it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's a fat ferret.
I purchased it through indentured servitude. That's the way
Alright.
I look at it.
That's fair.
So
Uh,
probably the I'm thinking the druid. Because there's one thing that our party
all right. I will also quickly say, the crew is talking about entering as just the 5 of them.
Oh, okay.
So-
No, that's fine.
Their
We'll
ass.
just kick their asses. Yeah. That's cool.
That'll
Wait,
build
they
we
more
don't get
morale.
any penalties if we kick our crew's ass, right?
They'll respect
I
us
mean,
more.
If they win, they might mutiny because they realize they can take you.
I mean, a lucky shot
So
is still a
That's not
lucky
gonna
shot.
happen.
We're in port. We can get a new crew.
It's true. Oh yeah,
Alright.
about that crew. Let us know when you're in stock, please, sir.
No,
One
but
crew, please.
there is talk of the crew entering and Quinn kind of trying to coach in order to make things a little bit go smoother because they each kind of fight as one. She's trying to be like, hey, this will be a great thing to fight as a team. Also, Brian doesn't know we're about killing somebody here, so he can fight.
Yeah, like I imagine that there's because that's how it started or how things started. I imagine there's been like sparring here and there on the ship, specifically with Brian being the most unexperienced. So yeah, if they want to throw their unexperienced, if they want to throw their hat in the ring, that's fine.
They are planning on entering at some point, so.
All right, we could go a person down. It's probably fine.
Oh. Ooh, good
Or wait,
job.
don't we have a? I wonder what kind of combat prowess the kobold has.
We
It's a
can
great
throw him.
question.
Did you say like a grape?
The kobold is still not super keen on being seen in town, just because.
Oh
Nope.
right, kobold.
There'll be masks.
What about Buff Lizard Lady?
Oh yeah, Buff Lizard Lady. She's
She-
chilling here.
She'd probably like a face. She's probably been following those bureaucrats around all damn day.
You actually haven't seen her since you dropped her off. I mean, you all did just pull back into
Oh
port.
no,
So.
they
That's
killed
not good.
her. Shit.
You all have been back in port like an hour.
Hey,
Ah,
anybody seen a buff lizard lady?
Do you actually, or
Yeah,
Yes,
I do.
okay?
I vote for
Make
Yeah,
an
this.
event.
yeah, let's go.
I mean,
Someone
this
make
goes
an
without surprise.
investigation check.
I'll get it.
Charisma check, see how loud I am.
Sure.
Fuck. That's an 8.
Alright, time for that charisma check. Yeah, let's just do straight charisma. Bam, 15.
Oh
Already
look,
loud?
you rolled above a 10.
Yeah.
I will say that that's a high
Barely.
enough check that you can get advantage on your investigation check.
Roll
Because
it.
Cube is now officially helping.
Helping? I feel like I'm helping.
Someone just points.
Jeff.
Yep.
You get advantage on that check, on that investigation, because the Cube rolled a decent number.
I aided.
Cool.
I thought you said I
That's
ate
less
it.
shit. 20.
You do eventually, after Cube yells out, someone says they saw her near Town Hall. You guys go there, and they are talking politics still.
The exact same spot where we left them?
No,
A
they're
week
in the
and a half
building.
ago? Okay. Like, damn.
They're lizard
The-
people, not Martians.
But no, like, they are still very much in their discussion.
Discuss. Wise head shake. Discuss.
Okay. So, oh, that's right. She spoke common anyway. I will approach lizard lady, buff lizard lady. Hello. What was the fucking name?
Otho Kent was the was she Otho Kent?
She's Othokent.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's Otho
Yeah.
Kent.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Othakent. I have it here, Buff Dragon Lady. Yes. Oh, hi there, Othakent. Have you heard about the tournament that's happening with Team Tactics for the festival?
I have not.
What the fuck?
I'll admit I haven't heard much outside of the discussions between us and the town council here.
Right. Well, every time the festival happens every year, they have a team tournament where you need to win in tactical battle. It's not to the death or anything. It's for sport and gamesmanship. Kind of a competition for bragging rights. It's a open to teams of 5 with also 2 companions. We have the 2 companions covered, but there are only 4 of us. So how would you like to be the 5th, get out of this stuffy hall, and get some fighting done?
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
I am shit at persuasion. This should go well. Oh, holy fuck.
Either good or bad.
Yeah.
That's a good fuck.
Okay.
Ooh,
Ooh.
17.
Kind of see her look over. Look back. Say something off in Draconic to one of her people, to the shaman that she's with. They have a little brief little chit chat. She looks back
Serene.
over.
Actually translates that to, I'm gonna kick some ass.
Well, I
and
have
essentially
run out of bubblegum.
just kind of looks over. Would do me some good.
That's a spirit. And I'll give her all the details on like timing and stuff like that for
Easy enough.
when it happens. But
In short,
let her...
there's gonna be best case scenario. There's 3 fights. Like it's like a bracketed system kind of. So what's gonna happen is you'll have your first fight, and that'll just be a group, like whatever group you got matched up against. You win that fight, you then have an hour before your second fight. You win that
Short
second.
rest, got it?
Yep. Then the second fight goes. You win the second fight. The finals are actually the next day, so you will have a long rest in between. Yeah.
Nice.
And
Perfect.
the city will provide you 1 potion of healing in between each fight.
I can burn my spell slots.
They do also ask you to not drink potions on the battlefield. Like, at least not potions of healing on the battlefield.
I'm right before.
Okay, but
As kind of a
Are-
way to keep
are-
the fight length down.
are healing spells fair game?
Healing spells are allowed, yes. The city just does not want to directly be involved with the fights taking longer. So they'll give you the
Gotcha.
potions after the fights.
This fight brought to you by Red Potion.
But yeah. And the first fight is not till tomorrow afternoon. So
Okay, well,
you
I'll
guys would
relay,
you have most
relay
of a
the
day.
information to her.
You would essentially have most of a day to enjoy the festivities, and then you would have your fights, and then you would have another most of a day if you wanted to enjoy the festivities, and then the final fight.
Steak on a steak, turkey leg.
Steak on a steak.
What? It's the Ren Fair. It's the thing that I always have to get when I go to the Ren Fair.
What?
Oh, right.
Turkey
Steak
leg's
on
the
a
thing you gotta
steak.
get.
I'm just real confused here.
Have you never been to the Ren Fair?
A piece of grilled cow meat on a steak.
Wooden stick.
Yeah.
Yes, steak on a steak. Got it.
Why people keep saying my name?
Steaks on steaks on steaks.
It steaks all the way down.
Anyway, but yeah.
Pick up lines that don't work.
So
you made
you-
me very uncomfortable.
I need to actually look up what her stat block is now, because I don't remember.
So things that make me
Making
feel
you make
uncomfortable.
up towns and stat blocks.
In
No, I mean
reference
she has a
to
stat block. I
steak.
just actually have to look it up.
Steak, do you remember why you said this? How do you suck on a corner? Slurping noises ensue. Do you remember why you said that during Destiny 2?
No.
Okay.
Hobble, that's from 2017.
I know what date it is. I can read the date. I just was wondering if it was just weird enough that your brain was like, I'm gonna remember this for eternity.
Maybe someone got stuck on a corner, but then someone else heard suck on a corner, and then it was like, how do you suck on a corner?
That would probably be that would make the most sense knowing the Destiny group. In
That is the most
2011 or
logical
17.
sense. Thank you, Perfectus. You have perfected that route of whatever the
You
fuck
got
was
it.
happening.
Right. What is her stat block?
I don't even think I knew you in 2017, but I knew you in 2017. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. Well then, okay. That's her stat block.
Hell yeah, it is.
Is
She's
it-
about to
caster.
wreck some kids.
I didn't think she was a caster.
Oh,
What?
they're a caster. Okay.
That's what?
Oh,
Are
so
you
it's a,
sure you're looking at the right one?
Yeah, that's hers. I don't understand.
so
What?
she's
Got
a
a
nerd
ringer.
mixed
Hell
with a
yeah.
jock. Got it. She's a knock. She's
So,
a nerd
wait.
mixed with a jock.
Caster, but then also, well, we shouldn't know this, but is their AC also high?
I mean, lizard folk have natural
Hold on.
armor.
Let me check
Sure,
the
it looks
other
like a
stat
14.
block that's right next to her, just because I might be looking at the wrong one. But I'm not
Cast
sure.
Fist.
I'm pretty sure the shaman is the caster, and
That would
the
make
buff
sense.
lizard lady is the one with multi-attack.
Like, that's what I'm thinking? Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay.
Did you get the names mixed
Buff
up and
lizard
give us
ladies
the
would
wrong
be the
name?
name.
I
They
think
wanted-
I did get the names mixed up then, actually.
Oh boy.
Ah, well, it's in the past. So, yeah.
Armored shark doo doo doo. Shark.
Wait, hold on. Now the book's saying she has a different stat block.
Take a book and run with it.
Hold on. I know this is confusing.
Y'all quote dueled and Jill's won the quote. Did you just put me into sleep, you anus? Kind of tame for me.
Only one mention of a butthole.
That looks like the commander stat block. Okay, we're going with this one.
If it's the pig, I'm gonna find out. Find a way to chuck my empty Canadian tripod at you through space and tie it
Okay.
in the internet.
So, Yeah, I'm gonna use this stat block for her.
Yep, I remember that one.
So
So
anyway,
no casting punch.
no.
I just had to punch as a normal action.
That's okay.
Cast
I'm
a
glad y'all
5-finger
didn't fight
discount.
her. Anyway,
We got a ringer.
so you guys make your arrangements. You get registered under the name the Storm's Furry.
Storm's furries, yeah.
There's multiple of us, Storm Furries.
Okay, here's the
Even though
so
at this point
Yeah,
it
we
should have been
can't
the
be the Lone
Storm's.
Rangers. I mean, we've got to be.
if we are the Storm's furries and we're all wearing masks,
Oh, poor lizard person.
do we need a mask for Otho Kent?
Well,
Or
no.
is
I mean,
Seems
Otho Kent
insensitive.
her own mask?
We'll just give her some feathers so that then she can be a raptor.
Hell
We'll
yeah.
let her choose. Okay, we'll let her know our plan. And the name that she's under. You know that I failed to mention. It was an important detail.
arguably
It's
not.
important detail. But yeah, we'll give her the option to see if she would prefer to go in as herself, or if she would like to be like the rest of us and have a mask over our true selves.
They also pick a lizard.
She does understand the principle behind war paint. So
That's
Yeah.
true.
Cool.
mm,
We
what?
will. Okay, so all of you should remember the King of Feathers,
Yes,
Yes.
I remember.
the
was-
giant T-Rex from TOA.
No,
remember
I know that.
Feathers. Yeah.
I remember it. I just don't remember if I was actually there for it.
You were.
You were. But your character
Yeah.
was very forgetful and has Alzheimer's, so probably not.
Yeah, I'm just playing my character. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
Beautiful.
I
Great.
say that we
I've
dress
forgotten my face.
Otho Kent as the King of Feathers.
Okay.
Works for me.
So we got a dragon, a feathery T-Rex, a ferret, a toucan,
Honey Badger.
a honey badger, a toucan, and what is...
And a fish.
Oh, and a
Fish.
fish. Okay, I didn't hear that.
Fish. A
Okay.
fish.
It's like one of those fake horse head things, but vertical, like a fish head.
Yes. Straight up.
Wait, does
Mr.
that
Bubble
make cube
plugged
with the
something
blue
this is being
barracuda?
insulting.
Oh god.
No.
My culture is not a
He
costume.
says, as long as you don't die, you're fine.
Okay.
But yeah, so you guys go ahead, have made your plans. If you want to talk strategy at all, feel free. I'm not sure.
Give up.
So yeah, what is the shape of the arena? Like, is it just typical circle,
typical,
Coliseum, sand pit?
Gonna be more of an oval.
Okay,
Yeah. So
all right.
We're not doing MMA.
exact size is, say, 50 by 70.
Almost
Okay.
a circle.
that is large.
Maybe 40 by 70. I haven't actually picked the map out for this yet because I haven't found one I liked.
Roll
So,
the dice.
well, no, I'm literally just looking for a map I like on this one. I haven't found one yet. So
Maybe I should just draw a circle.
that's what I'm gonna end up doing if you guys actually get
Fine.
into combat. If you guys do that today.
Circle, circle, dot, dot.
I mean,
I mean,
Sounds
you
like that's what we're doing, yeah.
well, you have the entire festival to go experience, and also Zindros has double inventory right now.
Okay.
oh, double XP weekend, nice. Let's go.
Sure.
Yeah, Zindros.
Zerdros?
Yeah, she's got a
Zindros.
heck of a loot this week. Ignore because it's festival, so she came prepared. Also, there's
Nice.
like various different festival games throughout the city. If you guys want something to kill time.
It's a time to kill.
All right.
I mean, we don't.
Well, quickly going through Zendros's loot. Tell me, normally I do my flavorful descriptions. I've got a lot of crap to get through though, so I'm just gonna read it off. There's a drift globe, instrument of illusions, dust of dryness,
It's a good one.
Wand of Magic Detection. A Feather Token of a Fan. A Beat of Force. Horseshoe of the Zephyr. Ring of Water Walking. Rod of the Pact Keeper. Wind Fan. Luckstone. And a Weapon of Warning.
A Dust of Dryness. How much water does it suck up?
15-foot cube. A charge.
How
And
many
there's 10
charges?
charges.
Ooh. Ooh, that can sink a ship.
Could also keep your ship from sinking.
True. I was thinking offensively. Just throw it into the water next to the enemy ship.
Also,
Load that shit into the cannon.
if there's any questions on what things are, ask away. I actually know what everything is and ahead of time for once because I looked it all up.
I know Rod of the Pact Keeper is a warlock specific item. But and I don't think we've done much in the way of magic items. I think I have too many.
Yeah, I don't really have much.
Rod of the Pact Keeper. It is attunable only by a warlock. It gives you a +1 to your spell attack bonus and save DC.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that.
And
How
you
much
can
is it?
recharge a spell slot from it.
Okay, how much is it?
It is 300 gold.
Done. Sold.
Yeah. Go
That
ahead
came out
and
of
add.
personal funds. I got that.
Yeah. So go ahead and just add that to your inventory on D&D Beyond. The
Hell
+1
yeah.
variant.
I can cast fucking 4 spells right now.
Oh, this is
Also,
Joe's favorite
it has an indent for a crystal ball on it if you want, but I mean, you do you.
Crystal ball. What would that do?
If you put Mr. Bubbles in it.
Oh, okay.
It looks it ups its
Nice.
cool factor.
It's purely for flavor, but I mean, so
I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if that was a thing or not.
no, I mean, if you want to put another miscellaneous round crystal in there, you can.
Okay.
Just So yeah,
Get Mr. Bubbles and Mrs. Bubbles.
Beat of Force. What's the price on the Beat of Force?
2,000 gold pieces for 8 of them.
Ha ha. No. They're very powerful, but
I know.
that's
That's why they're expensive.
it's too much. It just I had to ask because
Like
they're
the Rod of the
freaking Beads
Pact
of
Keeper
Force.
is literally like the ceiling for uncommon magic item prices for Zendros.
Ooh, that +1 applies to my Eldritch Blast. Ooh.
Oh no, what have I just done?
Ooh.
Gave
I
him the
feel
blue
like-
I
pill
have
of
a
Eldritch
+4
Blast.
now.
I feel like I'm going to regret selling that to you at some
Yeah,
point.
you should.
Yeah, you are.
You
for
really
sure.
should. I have 4 spells now I can cast.
Right, because you have a Pearl of Power too, don't
I
you?
do.
Oh, this is a
At this
mistake.
rate, he's gonna have a
That's
whole
fine.
pearl necklace.
That's fine.
Oh, Jeff, by the way, out of character, I prepared invisibility.
Nice.
So,
Oh, this is going to be so fun.
also, one thing I will say, if you want to wait, Zendros will maybe go down on price later in the festival's lifetime, but there's a chance the items you want won't be there.
Fuck no, not after that.
Every single Ren Fair ever.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go to the Ren Fair so bad.
Okay.
It's a naval campaign, so Ring of Water Walking sounds kind of useful. How much is that one?
That is 150.
Does that require attunement?
I believe it does.
Okay. I was gonna say, if you start to drown, just bloop. Only problem is you go up feet first.
Oh no.
I'm walking on the wrong surface. This sucks.
Hold on, let me double check. And actually, I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah, it's less useful.
I need the magic wood.
I mean, it's still pretty useful.
Oh, it does not require attunement.
Oh, there you go then.
Okay, there you go.
You basically
Wow,
have a
I'm
magical
overboard.
lightsaber.
I thought that required attunement. I'm gonna be honest.
You said 150?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that coming out of party funds, or is someone buying that?
I am buying that.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I'm keeping track of the party money right.
Yeah.
We're at 875 for party funds, by the way.
Very nice.
Figure it out. Spell save.
Any other items you have questions about?
Oh, what was the Zephyr something or other?
That was the big ticket item I rolled. Essentially, what it does is it's a set of horseshoes that when you put them on a horse, the horse floats above the ground. It doesn't suffer exhaustion.
A Skyrim horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like one of those
Yeah.
things that's like really cool
Mhm.
on paper, but like actually not very useful.
Yeah, because I guess by the time that you get to being wealthy enough to afford it, there's better methods of travel.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could afford an airship instead.
Or
Actually,
So
or
we have a boat,
yeah.
and it's kind of a nautical campaign. So
Yeah, unless we're trying to
Okay.
train a Kelpie.
I'll admit, not everything I've rolled is useful, although towards the end I was like, no, this is stupid. Give me something that's actually useful in a nautical game. So,
it's fine.
I still think that
Yeah.
Dust of Dryness, while it seems kind of stupid, it can do some mean shit on a naval campaign.
why do you think I'm not giving you guys a portable hull?
I mean, those are a terrible idea. That's why
That's
mine
ex-
one use.
That's why I'm not giving you one.
Throw it on
And
their boat.
Like, seriously, that's how you sink a boat. And it's done.
I could just make bonfires in their boat.
Yes, but that takes time.
Time well worth it.
Alright, well, the Dust of Dryness is also only 150 gold, so do with that what you will. Because this is a very rich-blooded setting, apparently.
I mean, we are like heroes.
Yeah.
I'd go either way for that price.
I'm out on personal for that.
Yeah, me as
but-
well.
We could buy it and give it to boy and see how well he fucks us over. That is joke.
No.
That is joke.
I sometimes struggle giving him more responsibility. I'm not gonna give him a fucking magic item.
Alright.
I think we're good for now. Good time?
Yeah. And we
Good.
can always come back later to see if the Dust of Dryness is still there for cheaper.
Yeah.
It is true, let's go get food. Wait,
Funnel cake!
how much time before
Deep
fight?
fried Reese's.
Well, the town's local commodity when it comes to food is fish stick.
Fish stick?
As
Not yet,
in,
fish.
so everywhere is literally advertising it like you would see a funnel cake at a county fair. Just like every booth seems to have an interpretation of this.
Well, everyone's
And-
gotta have their flavorful fish stick.
You end up going to one and getting one, and it's quite literally just a whole fish, deep fried, that's been covered in batter on a stick.
Yep, definitely fish sticks.
So like a deep fried fish fillet, basically,
The whole fish.
with the bones and everything.
Some places.
No.
Bite into that head and you just get pop, and then you get greasy eyeball singeing out your tongue.
Ah!
How much time do we have
Bruh.
between now and the start of the fight?
How much time do you want between now and the start of the fight? I'm still looking for a map.
Okay, so we would have time to eat and not
Hang
just
on.
be like, suddenly, you have fight now, and you'd be like, oh god, I'm too
Yes,
full to
you
fight.
all would have ample time for the fights.
I want to find somewhere that does the thing. I hope this isn't just a Wisconsin thing. I hope this is a state fair everywhere thing. You know, where you get the sweet corn that some old guy that looks like he belongs in a VFW dipped in a vat of butter?
Oh my god.
I need an ear of that corn.
Vaguely? Okay. Easy enough to find. So, yeah.
There goes Dick.
Did you just send me an arena
do
map?
other places state fairs
Ooh.
have that, or is that a Wisconsin thing? Now I need to know.
They probably do.
It doesn't sound
Not
deep fried
something
enough.
yeah, not something I would seek out because I'm on the hunt for deep fried Reese's cups.
Oh god.
Deep fried Oreos, though. I mean,
Ugh.
I actually
Funnel
have
cake, too.
deep fried Oreos can be good. I've had good ones, but
I haven't had a bad one. So I mean,
I have to assume in Wisconsin you deep fried cheese curds.
that's the only way to.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
why is this such low quality all of a sudden? Go back to being like HD.
Cat is trying something.
Just
Mm,
order the map I sent you.
I haven't looked at my ceiling
All right.
Oh,
in a
is that
couple
roll
of
20?
days.
How's
I
that
gotta
spot?
show y'all this.
Oh god.
Well, they painted over it the last time,
Is leak?
Oh no. Yeah.
but
But it is Friday, and
yeah.
Make sure to
Uh,
call them not on a Thursday, I guess.
Yep.
well, today is Monday, and then tomorrow's Tuesday.
Holy shit, rackets.
no.
Chill.
That's real bad.
You need to call them like right now.
I mean, it's closed. I'll call tomorrow.
Leave a message.
Your bathroom isn't above there.
Well, you know, you were on answering machine, so I thought not urgent?
Also, I love how the solution there was, we'll just paint over it.
They did. That's literally what they did last time.
Well, it's not
Actually,
leaking now, so, and it's Friday. I just paint over, and you let me know if problem resume.
Basically. Yep.
That's the shape of dead body.
I-
There's a dead body on your ceiling.
I think it's a raccoon.
That's a big dead body. I was thinking more like
I mean,
human
it's
shaped.
spread out. It's spread out, but yeah, I'm pretty sure what happened in there. They repaired the roof earlier this year.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure, and I heard like
Oh.
scrabbling. It's some sort of dead rodent.
Oh no, Rocket.
Bad
No.
now.
Poor trash panda.
I
Who's the
apologize
hungry
for the
trash can?
holdup. I really didn't think we were gonna get to the fights tonight.
It's okay, we're
So-
mourning a trash panda.
It's we're mourning the dead rodent in my ceiling. Also potentially my ceiling soon, because
Yeah.
that I haven't been in the living room this weekend because
has
I
it smelled
like
bad
go
yet?
from bed to work and
Yep.
bed to work for 3 days, but that wasn't like that last week.
Mm-mm. You're just gonna hear meow. Panda, what'd you?
It's
Oh
more for
god.
smell,
Whole ceiling
So
down.
we Febreze and then we paint.
Okay.
Yes, we get
so,
rid of older. He's fine.
All right.
What?
So,
I don't know what you want me to do. It's leak, but it's Friday. If it's drip, place a small bucket.
all right.
Place bathtub.
So, got an arena. It's not made of stone. That's fine.
Oh, that's map.
So, you guys, let me do.
I thought for a second this sprite was
Okay.
naked.
See,
That's
were we
Ooh.
lied to?
that's roughly the middle. I literally just slapped this together. So I mean,
Were we lied to?
Oh,
That is
wow.
85 feet by
This isn't a regulation
Oh.
arena.
close
ballpark
enough.
number.
Hang on. we'll
Ballpark
fix-
numbers I came up with on a whim. I will take that.
Hang on. This map needs to
Anyway.
be fixed.
Cube, are you gonna put a compass in the corner? Cube.
Yep.
He's putting a compass in the corner.
There
Look
we
at
go.
his face. He's
Yeah.
putting a compass
There.
in the corner.
All right. So I roughly marked out the middle. I'm not counting out the exact middle. So yeah, you guys get to the arena, and that same guy who was on registration seems to be talking to each of the teams. And he comes over to you all. You made it. Great. So a couple of quick rules again. I think we went over this before. If not, we're gonna do it again. Blah blah blah. We'll give you a potion after your fight if you win. If you lose, there is a small entry fee, but we only collect if you lose the first fight. So, obviously non-lethal. Should you actually kill someone, that's instant disqualification.
What about horribly disfigure or maim?
I mean, if they walk away, we don't care.
Okay.
So, out of character question, so I'm gonna, as my character, I'm gonna have my character go for not lethal, but we have the whole, sneak attack. I might hit a very large number thing. Is that gonna be fine for the purposes of this?
I'm assuming non-lethal unless specified otherwise in this case.
Yes.
For everything.
Okay, cool.
And
Just-
I know we've done this before with the barbarian also rolling saves, but it's a sport tournament. Unless you go out of your way to kill somebody, it's non-lethal as far as I'm concerned. So
Cool.
I'm going to throw that down. That is way too big because that's on the wrong layer. Token layer. You
Let's
guys are gonna be on this side with this person. And let me look up your competition, which I do actually have prepared. I just wasn't expecting to need it tonight. So,
Big buff lady.
there we go. Siren's Call round 1. I also wasn't expecting you guys to get a 5th. Anyway, what do I need for that? Okay, let's just
Sorry.
take... I'm also just probably going to be borrowing miscellaneous tokens, so...
Oh,
Tier
no.
game, Final Fantasy
you.
7.
Let's make you, and let's use you.
A team of 3?
It is a team of 3 for the first round, yes.
Oh, they are gonna get trash.
Well, I got a couple tricks up my sleeve.
A team of 3 against
All
a
right.
team of 3 or a team of 3
I'm
against
going
five
to do a quick rundown of loose descriptions of the people you are fighting. You've got what looks to be a older gentleman that's a bit more weathered, but looks like he does have some decent experience under his belt. You have another gentleman with a crossbow that is seeming to be primed and ready, and also doesn't seem as weathered, but does seem like he has some experience going with things. And the third guy is fairly well armored, shield in one hand, sword in the other. Just looks like he's been fighting every day of his life. So quickly gonna position these guys.
Which
Go ahead.
is which for the heavily armored?
This is the heavily armored guy.
Okay, the
One that's not wearing
white
armor.
token background.
Yes. Listen, again, I wasn't expecting to need the tokens tonight. I was gonna find these tokens for this weekend.
Right. I'm just fucking with you.
So, okay. But yeah, so the guy who's been helping you through all of this goes up to one of the sides of the stadium, welcomes the crowd, gives you guys a chance to get into a position that you think would best suit your combative style.
Right as the bleachers.
Grandma just starts on their side of the arena.
No, you can only start on the
I know.
the lines exist for a reason.
I
Let's
figured
put
that's
him
what the line
there.
was for.
Him there.
Rhyme is like up here.
There.
In the
Um,
stands.
Where would you guys like the lizard?
Up front,
Let her
probably.
decide, but yeah,
That's a personal
probably in
question.
Well,
front.
yeah, I mean, you could let her decide. There was like a mention of being able to talk tactics beforehand.
Yeah. So
So I would just, for myself, I would let Buff Lizard Lady know that when when folks are distracted, I could usually find ways to make them pay.
All right.
Make them
She
pay.
ends up coming to here. So,
Alright, we should
I like to hack
probably
and slash things, and when I'm angry,
here.
I do electricity.
okay. Well, in this case, go ahead and just roll me your initiatives.
I assumed you wanted that just because the turn order came up.
Yeah.
14.
20. Is that my good roll for the night?
Do any of these guys have ranged weapons?
Yes, the guy at the bottom has a crossbow.
Got it.
So,
I know which one I want to focus on.
Oh man. This is gonna be real fun since you prepared what you prepared.
Yep.
Because I think on my turn I might do a minor illusion. I'm just gone.
let me.
Or you're just
Cloud.
gone.
Try the
Nope.
Merrick. Oh,
No,
you
I've got
guys
other things to keep
not-
myself safe.
Go ahead and add yourself. Edit in your all's initiative for me. So we got we have a 17,
Damn it.
You're welcome.
It's stuck in your head now.
15, 20 from Tyrion, and a 14
You dirty Bobo.
from
Bobo.
Yelena.
Oh, yeah.
And I
That's a
need to
whole
roll initiative for the lizard.
Bards need a spell called Earworm that just does like persistent psychic damage
Oh, God, I would hate
until
that.
they get like a con save or something to, to get it out of their head.
Oh, it'll be cumulative damage, but the con save also gets easier as it goes on.
What's the name of that
So-
song?
So it starts as like a D4,
hmm
and then it becomes a D6, and then it becomes a D8. But the
Okay.
con
The
save,
save also goes up.
yeah. No. The save starts
Oh.
high and then gets lower.
I mean,
for
they're
balance.
bonus. They're bonus to save. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, is both teams ready?
Yup.
All
Hey,
right.
where we're going, buddy.
You can, with the signaling of both teams ready, the person on the stand shouts begin. They pull a cannon ripcord. It fires off as a signal cannon. And up first is one of my guys. So, let's see.
My
Boo.
no,
God.
boo! We're actively
Yeah.
booing on the field.
His speed is 30.
My
And so he's going to just go for it. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Full
25.
send.
The way Pondo's sitting on your camera right now, it looks like an evil Furby.
And he's going to go
Does.
ahead and make a full volley of multi-attacks
Oh no.
against you. Yeah, this fighting tournament's serving two purposes. It's giving something to give the world to breathe, and it's also letting me get a feel for how hard stat blocks hit.
Yep.
So that first one is a
I can't unsee the
24 to
Furby.
hit,
Yep.
a 10 to hit,
Miss.
and a 12 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, so
Ooh.
he does 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
Let me just make sure it doesn't have any other abilities. Nope, he's good. Okay, so that's his turn. Tyrion. You're up.
Oh, she's really okay. Reading a spell that I don't think I quite 100%. Nope.
Cool.
Okay, I don't quite 100% understand that one, so I'm gonna do. I can't cast two spells in one. Poop.
You can cast a spell and a cantrip.
Then I can do that. Cool. I know how to use caster's eyes.
But just keep in mind, you're only given a short rest between fights, and your spells don't come back on a short rest.
They don't. Against that one.
Okay, that is a dexterity save. That's an 18.
Eat my shorts. And then go. Heck yeah. Spiritual whooping. Nope.
Whipping.
Spiritual whip is
You're
honestly
about to get
accurate.
Whooping.
About to get a spiritual ass whooping.
Oh, but someone has opened up a can of whoop ass.
Spiritual whoop ass.
Spiritual whoop ass.
Take that spell off. Oh, already did.
It also is a double D spiritual weapon, so I could probably do some damage, bludgeoning, but you know.
I mean, that shit still hurts. Okay, so let's roll a d20, right? And
Get him, pancake tits!
D20 plus your spell attack modifier.
Oh god, no. I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit, but I'm going to just spell attack modifiers. 5. 9.
That does not hit.
9.
That again does not hit.
9.
It's fortunate
Anyway.
you need to know.
Is that's your turn then, right?
Yep, that's all I got.
All right, Merrick, you're up next.
Oh, fuck a rocket.
Okay. For my action, I would like to make a minor illusion appear in front of myself.
All right, a minor illusion of what?
Yo, mama.
A minor illusion of a miniature dunk tank.
All right.
Can I use the dunk tank as cover?
I don't know why.
I
thought
mean,
you were
you
saying
can use it
miniature
as
donkey.
concealment.
Yeah, that works for me.
All right, minor
and-
illusion of a dunk tank. I don't have a token for a dunk tank, but here's a box.
Cool, that works. You were expecting me to make a box.
I mean, what is a dunk tank but a box with a lid that gets activated on a button press?
Bring out the tank.
It's the
True.
It's the
I should have brought up the
body
tank.
ghost.
Hold on, no, we're going back.
Oh no.
It's a wet box.
No, this
and then
is good.
I'm going to use my bonus action to hide behind the dunk tank.
Right,
It's like
go
the
ahead
plug of
and
dunk tanks.
go ahead and give me your stealth check.
That is an 8.
You feel hidden.
Yep.
Oh,
You feel
yeah.
it?
I do.
That does not mean you are, but you feel hidden.
It's a glass
It's
dunk tank.
true. Hers
You won't
is.
see me now.
I should have made it opaque.
Alright. Then that's your turn.
Just look like you're in a fun house.
Yeah, that's my turn.
In that case, it's this gentleman's turn. And he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Nope. 25. How close is that? Alright,
You
That-
son of a bitch. No, I'm just
he's
playing.
going to take a shot at Raiba
Okay.
with his crossbow. And that's a 9.
9.
That doesn't hit. Hang on, I get a reaction. I'm not sure if it's on hit or nope. It has to do damage. Never mind.
Hellish rebuke.
Elephant Fugue is so good, especially with
It is
second
good.
level slot. 3d10.
Dirty.
Okay,
When you
well,
add one to it.
this guy doesn't have multi-attack, so he's just going to sit there and reload his hand crossbow.
Okay.
Raiba.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on Merrick.
Okay.
Poof, you're invisible.
Oof, I'm invisible.
Um.
I'm going to move over here and attempt to use the duct tape as cover, even though it's not really there.
Okay. Doesn't really work that way, but sure. There, that's, I guess, invisible. Sure, why not?
Oh wait, don't they have to make a check to know that
No,
it's
it's fake.
They, yes, but it also does not actually give the benefit of cover.
Right, but
Mechanic.
if they
Right,
can't see me, I'm harder to shoot.
concealment. Yeah.
Yeah, it's concealment, not cover.
Yeah.
Actually, let's use that for invisibility, just because the eye doesn't make sense.
I
Okay.
still imagine it'd be harder to shoot behind concealment, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
this ain't C.
Yelena.
I would like to rage.
All right. Who saw that coming?
No one, clearly. Which means everyone within 10 feet of me, sorry, Otho Kent, needs to make a dex save.
Oh, I thought that was a targeted thing. I didn't realize that was AoE.
Oh, never mind. It's one creature of your choice. Might be. The one in
Zappy.
front of me.
All
Zap.
right.
Yeah, because if
We're-
that was the
we're
case,
doing-
you would have hit me several times already.
He rolled a 16.
Okay, so 1 damage.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm going to make whack with sword.
All right. Make whack with sword.
My roll for make whack with sword is 10 plus 7. 17.
All right. So you go in to swing, and he takes his spear out of his hand and actually parries your attack out of the way.
Okay.
As in, he actually used the reaction to parry it.
Uh-huh.
So
Ooh.
Yeah. that's all you have then, right? Because you guys are only level 4. You don't have multi attack
I
yet.
do not have multi-attack.
Oh, this might be a little bit more nasty than I thought. Anywho,
It's a 5 on 3.
we're gonna go to this guy who Jills might recognize in the long run, but that's fine. So he's going to just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to make his attacks. What is actually their AC? That hits. That does not hit. That just hits. So that is... That is da. And okay. So they come in and get 2 solid dagger attacks in on Othakent.
Okay.
It is now Othakent's turn. Othakent does not like the fact they got stabbed, so they are going to retaliate. That is...
Lizard folk don't have pack tactics, right?
They do not.
Okay.
Do they know
However,
anything that we need to know?
you'll find out.
Oh.
12. What is his AC? That hits. Okay. Wow, that's only your AC. Okay. That definitely doesn't hit though. So that is...
It's like hearing one said of a phone call.
Yep.
Yep.
I apologize. The dice roll is happening. So that is that. And how does this ability work?
Like that.
Oh,
No.
all right. So you watch as Othakent comes in, misses one attack, and then seemingly uses that missed attack to kind of flip a trident around and just stab this guy in the back. And what that does is she has an ability that once per turn with a melee attack as a trident, she can do an extra 3d6 damage and get that as 10 hit points.
Oh,
Wow.
Bitch can
So,
siphon.
Yeah, this is a little broken.
Sounds
like-
great. But it's on our side
I'm glad
right
we
now.
didn't pick the kobold.
Okay,
Good.
I rolled real low for that, but I mean,
It's still
and
life
now,
leech.
so I will add 6 HP to her thing. Okay,
Hey, that's my gig.
and it's now back around to this guy, who is again going to just take. Yep, he's just gonna take his round of multi attacks. So that is a 17. 22. That's not advantage. What I do that for? And higher. Okay. So
God.
yeah, but there's only 3 of them, guys. You got this. So that is.
Guy's like level 8.
It's only CR5.
Dude, you know that means 4 level 5
No, I
characters will
don't.
be
I
a
don't know what any
medium-
of these CRs mean. The one time I
Okay.
looked at them, they were wrong.
A
We'll be
challenge
fine.
rating is supposed to mean whatever that number is. If you took 4 characters of that level, it would be an easy to medium encounter.
Okay. King of Teeth or Thousand
be
Teeth
fine.
was also CR5, and you guys destroyed him in 2 rounds.
Yep.
We
So-
also got lucky rolls then.
But
So-
This is
didn't you
why.
also forget legendary actions?
No,
No,
I
he did
didn't.
legendary actions.
Oh.
I
I thought
just
that
don't-
you had said that you didn't
I
remember to
forgot
do
he had
things.
legendary resistance for like 4 lightning damage throughout the fight. That's not the end of the world.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
not a whole lot.
All right, but yeah, like
Then
I
we'll do that
don't
for next
know.
round.
I don't know how to balance these yet, which is part of the reason
Yeah,
why I'm doing
Let's
this.
go with it.
It's fine. Yeah, let's do it. It's cool. If we get our asses handed to us in a contest, we get our asses handed to us in a contest. Like,
Yeah, we're not gonna die over this. Hopefully.
Well, now we're all gonna die. Thanks.
All right. Well, let's see. That was.
Don't worry, we have a tank.
7, 13 piercing for the first hit.
Okay.
14 piercing for the second.
okay,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be 2d6, not 2d8. Okay, that is 7 for the first hit, 10 for the second, and 10 for the third. Because I was rolling 2d8, not 2d6.
okay.
So that
They
is on me.
Tromboid us.
That's before resistance. So.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's all before.
I'm still bloodied.
Oof.
That first hit was large without
Yeah.
the
The
rage.
first hit was big and there was no rage. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
12 now.
Tyrion.
Uh. Uh. Okay, I'm going to. I think yes, I am. I'm gonna move here. Use. Yeah. Channel Divinity on Grandmama. Invoke healing energy that restores a number of hit points equal to 5 times your cleric level. Choose any creature within 30 feet and divide those hit points among them. Any creatures, okay.
So in other words, you just healed them for 20.
Yeah, make it, I guess, 10 and 10.
Were you carrying Toucan Sam when
sweet.
I cast invisibility on you?
Right, because
He wasn't on the battlefield at the time.
Lady been hit? Buff lady?
She has, but I think her temp hit point ability actually took her above top.
Okay,
so.
then never mind. All 20 to Grandmama then.
Oh fuck yeah.
And then I'm gonna try and whip and Nene fuckface down here.
Alright, spell attack.
Nope. 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 Nope.
What
Nope.
did
Fuck
you
off dice.
roll?
A 3.
Nope, that's a
So that'd be an
definitive
8.
miss. Alright, well, Merrick, you're up then.
Okay.
And you are invisible, which is advantage
and-
on stealth checks now. So,
Attacks and spells will break invisibility.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well.
But
mm,
Basically a free hit.
Yeah.
And you have advantage on any hit
Get it.
coming out of invisibility. So,
Just pickpocket all
Okay.
their weapons out of their hands. There you go. Technically not an attack.
Alright. I'm gonna go here. And I'm going to fire my crossbow at the other ranged person. And I'm going to make it a sharpshooter shot. So it's gonna be let me double check. It's -5 on the
-5 or
attack.
+10.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right, and you do have advantage because you're invisible.
Yes. All right. So that is 17 to hit.
That hits.
Wheat.
So
So
go ahead and roll your damage.
it's gonna be 3d6 plus 13.
Oh, let me save you the time then.
Yep. Let's see. 12 plus 13. 25 points of
He
damage.
had 13 HP.
Well.
Huzzah!
So
Yay! Haha!
Action economy just got better.
economy.
A little.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go ahead. I'm visible now.
Yep, you are.
I'm gonna go ahead back behind my tank and use my bonus action to attempt to hide.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Regular old stealth check. That's an 8. I'm very well hidden in my mind.
You so feel hidden by your clear
this-
dunk tank.
This tank is great. They can't
Alright.
see me at all.
I'm just gonna delete him from the initiative order because he's unconscious. Ryba.
Trying to finish the job and get disqualified. No, I'm joking.
Coup de grace.
Let's see. I'm just gonna start blasting. Who looks more roughed up out of the two remaining people?
The guy in front of the lizard.
All right.
I will say though, the person in front of Yelena looks a lot hardier. Like they're
Okay.
just a bigger target with the more HP.
Well, also Yelena's in trouble. So say Grandma. Eldritch Blast.
I look almost completely better now. I got healed for 20
Oh.
HP.
Okay. Then take him another fight. I'm just like,
Roll it.
Alright, top one. Eldritch Blast. Boom. 21.
I'm pretty sure that hit. That definitely hits. Yeah.
10 force damage.
That's a decent chunk of damage, my guy.
And that I rolled a 6.
Yeah. Well, he's actually
Yeah.
bloodied now, so.
Hell yeah, I'll take that.
It's that die that says init Hobble.
Huh?
Across from armor class, if you're trying to roll initiative for your BIMs. I don't know.
Oh, I was looking at the stat block. But thank you for pointing that out because I would have been looking for it later.
Yelena, it is now your turn.
I
King
want
of the
to. I'm going to electrocute and make stab again. This is the option that seems
Alright.
the most likely to do what I want.
15. For his deck save.
1 damage, and then my to hit on the sword attack is 23.
That hits.
I feel like you're just tasing him through his nipples. 1 little damage.
That should be quoted.
If
7
like one
plus
of those,
5, 12 piercing damage.
Alright.
one of those balls that when you touch it, the light goes to where your fingertips are. You're just hitting his nipple with
You
that.
find it like a Spencer's, yeah.
It's this guy's turn now. And he's again just gonna take his round of attacks against Othakint. One's a hit. One is a hit, no. So he makes a stab with a dagger, misses another stab with a dagger, goes back in for a third stab with that first dagger, and actually gets his dagger knocked out of his hand as Othakint knocks it out with her shield. Because he rolled a 1.
Oh.
And that is my go-to. They rolled a 1. What do? Is disarm.
I mean, yeah.
So you do a whole. Wow. Great job there, my guy. You're really contributing to the team. He rolled a 1 on his damage. Anyway.
Nipple shockies.
Anyway.
So-
It's
So this
there.
really This really beefy guy just like found the last two crew options that Watto had, and was like, oh, "You're coming in the arena with me."
I'll be honest. This top guy's stat block, Donjon.
Okay.
Just
Their
because I want.
creature, their creature set
No.
in there is really good.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I liked him, so I wanted to bring him back in some form
Okay.
for my Spire. So
Wait,
Anyway.
who is this guy?
Donjon.
The Don
The
John.
owner of the
Don John
mine.
Raskin.
Don John Raskin. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, I liked him. Found his stat block. Was like, oh, he doesn't seem that bad.
Hey, adventurer, there's a settlement needs your help.
Anyway, you make two.
I mean, that was
trident-
basically Don John, yeah.
Yeah.
two trident attacks against this guy. Ew, no, that's 2 hits, and
That's gonna cost
Let's
For Cube,
see.
I don't know if Cube was here for that. That's Don John Raskin.
I think I watched.
8 damage,
I love him. My dad.
another 2 damage, and then there's of course the next 3d6 damage from that ability.
Does that mean he's my son?
Yes, sure.
3,
Okay.
4.
Guess that's how that would work.
Don John Jr.
Okay, so Don John's looking real rough, my guys. And it's this guy's turn.
After this, we hired Don John on the ship.
So, he's gonna look over, realize, wow, my team is worthless, and I have to do everything around here. It's actually gonna move here and take an attack on each of you.
Does
Alright.
my whip get an attack of opportunity since he moved out of range?
I don't think spiritual weapons get attacks of opportunity now.
Shit. Well,
I-
damn it.
Alright,
well.
so we're gonna do Yelena first. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Remember
Hits?
his left for drugs.
Alright. Um, 11 damage.
Okay.
Tyrion next.
What about Samuel?
Hmm?
Oh no,
Oh,
he's doing attacks. Never mind. I
You
thought
al-
you meant Tyrion next is like Tyrion's turn.
You also dropped him into initiative, and he's not in the right place. So
I know.
there.
I didn't know if he'd do top of the order.
No, I'm saying Tyrion's getting a hit next. Although they're not getting hit next because I rolled a 12.
Nope.
And Oath of Kent next. That's that's a nat 1. So yeah,
Drop your sword.
Arm that
He-
dude.
he ends up getting his spear actually stuck in the dirt, trying to get an attack off.
Tried to stab
Against
someone in the
Oath
toesies and look what
So-
happened.
He has no spear for his next round of attacks.
Give me them. Oh no.
All right, Tyrion, you're up next.
I'm going to do a whip with the whip and see if I can't hit. Is this Don John?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
John is the dude with the hook hand because I, again, didn't have time to find proper tokens for this.
22. To hit.
That hits. That definitely hits. What's your attack modifier?
I'll find the fuck back up because I don't remember.
Wait, hold on. Your damage modifier would be your wisdom, right?
Yes.
Yarp.
Okay, he has 4 HP.
Well, let's
And
hope I
I'm
don't.
pretty sure your wisdom's a 3, and the lowest you can roll on a dice is a 1.
Alright, so I whipped his nene. What I'm
Yep.
hearing.
You whip him into unconsciousness.
Uh,
And he falls back. Oh no. Bleh.
and this
I think I
dude
made a
is-
mistake with the Rod of the Pact Keeper. It's just an advantage to hit, not to damage, right? It's a +1 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. He should have 1 hit point more. I'm not sure if that changes anything.
Hey, Hobble,
I'll
roll
the
damage.
die.
Yeah, roll the die real quick. Just roll the
Roll a
D8.
not one.
Yeah,
3.
you're fine.
Yay!
Yay.
And this guy
Well-
here, he's tall, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do a very unmonk-like thing, and I'm going to try and crotch him with the Morning Star.
They said maiming was okay, so
They did. So it
Go
was their own
ahead.
damn fault.
Jeff's face.
Just go ahead and roll.
sign up for this.
16?
Oh.
So
Mhm.
you go to hit, and he gets his shield down just in time to parry it.
Oh, 16 doesn't hit. Damn it.
16 does hit, but he has a parry reaction.
How does that work? This is for my own
He can-
nosiness.
He can use his reaction to add a number to his AC.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's used a reaction.
He has used his reaction for the round.
Haha.
So
And see, I should have used the family battle axe. I was like, nah, that'd be way too brutal. Morning Star is slightly less brutal.
it's really not, because it's a metal ball with spikes on it.
Yep.
I said slightly less. Just slightly.
Wait. Eric, you're up.
Okay. So the dude is surrounded by 3 of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any kind of like a flanking bonus that we're working with, or is it just
Um,
strictly?
I'm using the as written advantage if there's someone on the other side of you.
Hallelujah.
So
Huh.
if there were someone, so essentially Yelena and Othakent right now would have advantage against him.
Okay. So if I moved behind Elena or behind Othakent, I would also have advantage. I mean, I have the ability to sneak attack anyway, but I would like to get advantage if I can.
Hold on. I don't actually know if flanking works with ranged weapons. Let me double check super quickly.
I feel like half of your quotes are because of that cube.
Mocking other people? Yeah, probably.
21, 22, 23,
Wow, that
24.
is so unhelpful because it just gave me the word flanking in literally every pre-written module ever. Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, I think I actually found it in the miniature section. Cover optional rule flanking. There's nothing about what kind of weapons you can and can't flank with. So yeah, I guess.
Sweet.
This was
Then
when you were
I'm
snoring
gonna go
Hobble.
ahead and move here, and I'm going to attack the guy with advantage.
Don't roll a 1.
Nope, sure didn't. I did not call sharpshooter, but so that's gonna be a 21 to hit.
That does hit.
Cool. Then, whoop. That is going to be 6, 7, 8, 11 points of damage.
Okay. It is Ryba's turn.
Alright. I'm just gonna blast him. Let's
Blast away.
Mock him
Highest
like he's fish
14.
dinner.
That misses.
Okay, it goes wild.
Or don't smoke him like
I
he's
just-
fish dinner. I wasn't hungry
just shrugged.
anyways.
Elena.
Ah, okay. So you're telling me that I get advantage now
Because you are flanking with
because
Othakent.
I'm okay. Then,
I
you know,
feel
we're
like
gonna
he's
stick
still
with
sweating
stabbing
about me
instead of
knowing crotching him.
thunder punching because I don't know what you have in store for second round.
At this point, I don't know.
17 to hit.
That hits because he's burned his reaction.
Okay.
That's right, eat a
Uh,
dick.
He's about to eat a blade.
Zap is 5 damage if he misses the deck save.
He's
2
rolled a 2.
makes it.
So
So 5 damage,
5 damage.
and then math.
Is hard, yes.
9 piercing damage.
Okay. Alright.
Should be one unhappy man's.
That guy is dead. It is
Oh no, we
Samuel,
lost.
I guess. No. He's just not in the initiative anymore now. It's easier to keep the initiative cleaned up, so. Hey GF, what's your bird
Okay.
do?
Samuel has a fly speed of 50.
He does.
So,
Where do you want to go?
he's gonna go around here. Actually, you could just stay adjacent here. But he is going to help Tyrion's next strike against the dude.
Okay.
Oh man,
So
getting,
Tyrion gets advantage as well.
getting pecked with a toucan bill? Oh shit.
It is Othakent's turn. She's gonna go ahead and make her 2 trident attacks. Let's see. That is a +5, so that is So that does one of those hits. So she's gonna go ahead and roll her d6. That does 7 damage. And then she's gonna go ahead and use her ability with her 3d6 because it's once per turn, and I can do what I want. 5, 6, 7. Another 12 damage and gains 12 temp hit points. And he's bloodied.
He's now bloodied.
And it's now his turn.
Yep.
Trying to think. Judging
That's
by the amount of hits he's taking, though, he's taking more hints from Othakent. So
Yes.
I'll call us out like that.
That's the one with multi-attack. That would make sense.
yes, I
Yep.
know. All right. Look, I'm trying to figure out their thought process here.
Yes, but one is screaming at him.
Yeah. All right. 2 to Elena, 1 to Othakent. So we have a.
Is his trident
nope.
still
And his
stuck in the
spear is
ground?
still stuck in the ground?
His spear is still stuck in the ground, but he is hitting you with his shield
Alright.
because he can do that.
Better
So
be careful.
Alright.
Get that
that's
shield in
an
the crotch.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
All right, I need a strength save from you. Not that that's gonna do anything.
19.
All right, you're fine. You end up taking 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Now to Othakent, another 18 to hit. I'm pretty sure that hits them. It does. So he's gonna do that, which is. Um, that's that. Okay. I need a strength save from them now. I'm pretty sure that's fine. And another one at Yelena. That is a 15.
15 to hit?
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Okay. And then he did not actually do anything to get his spear out of the ground. So there it shall stay. Tyrion.
Okay, so I'm gonna go move the spiritual weapon up one and basically growl out, don't hit my grandmama, and then I'm gonna try and whack him with the spiritual weapon in the back of his head, like a gib check.
Alright, go ahead and roll the attack.
13.
That misses.
And then I'm gonna try and crotch him again with a morning star.
You have advantage on this because of a bird.
I'm gonna hit him in the bird
You say
because
it
of a
like
bird.
that.
That should be a quote.
17.
You have advantage
You
on
know what?
this
Yeah, that
because of
hits.
the
He's
group.
so busy hitting people with his shield, he can't parry this attack given how quickly after his turn it is.
Parry's not a reaction.
It is, but I'm saying because he's
Oh, he's
using
already
his
used it.
shield at his because he's using his shield as his weapon right now.
Oh, okay.
Can't get it in time for this one, so
Gotcha.
he'll just use it on a different attack later.
It's 10 damage.
Parry this.
Solid hit.
Actual.
Right in the crotch.
Yeah,
How's them bird eggs?
you know what?
Thank you, Jules.
All right. He actually does recoil for a second with that. So, all right.
Ow, my scrotum.
Merrick,
My squish
now your
him.
turn.
He ain't got a scrotum no more.
Don't poke the scrot.
Poke scrot.
I'ma go ahead and attack with my crossbow because I do creative things like that.
I feel you, as I also do the same thing every turn.
That is a 19 to hit.
It's just outside of his parry range. So, yeah.
Ah, eat a dick. After you got hit in the dick.
Got him.
And got him. That is going to... Ooh, that's nice. 17 points of damage.
That definitely hurt. Okay. Rybo, what are you going to do creative with your turn?
Illusion. I'm going to cast invisibility.
Okay.
Multi-attack.
So wait, suddenly a big buff lizard lady just disappears?
Yes.
Oh lord. My dick is gone, the big lizard lady is gone, I'm getting shot by invisible arrows. Let's get the fuck out of here. I forfeit.
Okay. Is that your entire turn then, or?
Yeah, I'll just come back here and watch.
It's like a medieval country song.
All right. Yelena.
Right. I need to stop looking for the meme I was looking for. And stab a man's with a sword.
Alexa, find dick-related memes.
Also, he rolled a 13 for the deck save.
The deck save succeeds. That's on the floor. Which means he takes 3 damage.
Alright.
I also may have crit.
Oh, I should have.
Oh,
What
hell
am I
yeah.
doing?
I also have the Orcish Fury feat, which means that's extra bad for you.
Is this man about to explode all over me?
I think this man about to
Ew.
die.
Okay.
There's a better way to phrase that.
Ew.
Alright.
Ew, I made myself grossed out. Ew.
So,
It's just been
Actually-
getting fluffed all night long.
I roll damage twice, and I get crit damage. So,
Ooh.
first rolled
So in other
damage
words, we're gonna
is
be here for a
4.
second.
Yep.
Second roll damage is 7, so 11 plus 13. 24 damage.
Damn.
He has 24 HP.
Nice.
Okay!
Like exactly.
Beats. You into the dirt.
So he's not completely unconscious, he's just stunned.
No, like he.
At
You get
0
20
HP on the ground.
Kick him.
But like for the sake of the tournament rules, that's him down.
Yeah.
Like that's your
realized-
round to win.
In that last round, I realized I fucked up tactically. I should have created a bonfire on his square, so he'd have to either move or take the fire damage every turn. And if he
Keep that in
moved,
mind
he'd
next
be
time.
invoking 2 attacks of opportunity from 2 characters.
One, depending on how he
3,
moves.
right?
Well, 1 if he goes towards the
I'm going
But
to
yeah.
assume that Grandmama's still, like, hulked out and is about to smash his face like a watermelon. So I'm just gonna use the badge, the basic bitch shield to, like, no, to, like, slowly push Grandma backwards to make sure she doesn't watermelon this guy after I burst his watermelons. Oh.
Nope.
He got
If they're
double
the size
Gallagher.
of watermelons, that's a problem. That's the meme I was looking for.
Elephantitis.
Elephanticus.
He's got watermelon balls. He can't elope.
Yeah, that's your round win. The
All right.
crowd
Oh boy.
roars. Your name is cheered. Yeah.
I help.
Furries. There's furries. Furries.
The gentleman that's in charge of this whole thing comes down, congratulates you, says you have about an hour before your next fight. And he gives you the 1 health potion. I'm going to quickly clean up the battlefield.
Short rest time.
It is short rest time. We're going to do the actual second fight next week.
Okay.
However, I will let you see the team you're up against.
Save?
Okay.
It's the
Save him from
crew.
what?
It may or may not be the crew, yes.
Is it the kobold?
So, remember how I said this first fight was me getting a feel for what exactly stat blocks are and how they work?
Yes.
This fight is me testing how well the ones I made are. Because I
Okay.
made all of these. So,
Okay.
that's next week.
Cool.
I'm gonna die next
On
week,
the
I feel.
kobold.
Next
No,
time on Salt Marsh Z.
No
Which
cold.
one? That's Brian, right?
Yes, the pompous one in the
fucking
middle is
dead.
Brian. God, I'm gonna have to quadruple his HP alone just because y'all are gonna ignore everyone else and attack him.
I'm looking forward to using a spell against Brian.
I know he's weakest link. I'm going after him first.
But yeah,
Eat a bag of
So-
dicks. That's a shirt I need.
we
Use all this rich
will.
people money to buy fucking magic items before this. It's kids here.
Ish Pondo. But yeah, we will do this next round of the tournament next week.
Pano's like, Mom, stop it.
Yeah.
And on that
So,
note,
Pretty
this
much what's
is
happening.
cat butt,
No.
As
cat beans.
as per Quinn's request, Brian's
Mhm.
on the front line.
Oh shit.
God. So since we are ending here, I'm gonna sign out for the night. But first, this is Jill's, and the bean
Hi.
counter is Pondo, which you were strangling that poor cat. Put that cat down.
I am not strangling the cat. I am.
Great.
She's a little. She's a little excited.
She's like,
All
put
right.
it down. Let me
Bye,
go.
cat.
Bye, cat butt.
Bye.
She weekly.
She's
Bye.
angry grandmummer. Mummer? Not mummer.
Ah.
This is Kubus.
Hi.
He
Steakums.
flaps sometimes. It's all good.
Or Steak. Steak is our GM. He has
Yes,
not killed us
hello?
yet. He's tried a lot, but
Hi.
not successful. Oh, his arms actually worked this time.
I came close tonight, though.
Yeah.
And then this is perfect.
Like, if this were an actual fight, this would have been way closer.
Yeah.
We make
Hey,
up
Jeff.
the Blunders and Brigands D&D Tuesday stream. But that's all we have for today.
We are the Storm's furries.
We are the Storm's
Yep.
furries. Beware.
Sure
oh
are.
god, one of us smells like wet dog.
Gift.
Good night.
Bold of you to
Good
assume all of you
night.
don't smell like wet dog.